Hello and welcome to Dicefunctional, where a bunch of friends sit around, play some Dungeons and Dragons, and we share the story with you, our wonderful audience. Thank you everyone so much for tuning in. Welcome. A special warm welcome to those of you who might be tuning in for the first time. Greetings and salutations, friends. We hope that you enjoy this particular adventure of Fortune's Blade. If you do enjoy this adventure, if you enjoy this type of content, if you enjoy our personalities, many ways to keep up with all of the content we have done and all of the content that we will do in the future. Obviously, that follow button is free here on Twitch. That subscribe button is free over there on YouTube. And that's right. Over on twitch.tv/Dicefunctional, we do everything you see live. If you're the type that likes having VODs available, check us out on YouTube. Search Dicefunctional, where we also have all of our other games, as well as all of the additional Dicefunctional sessions and some gaming content for you as well. If you're the type that likes podcasts, just search Dicefunctional wherever it is that you get your podcasts. Easy as that. If you want more information on the players, on the characters, whatever it might be, what we're going to be doing next, search Dicefunctional on Google. We do have an awesome website, or follow us on socials. At Dicefunctional with an underscore on Twitter is the best way to keep up with what it is we're doing when we go live. However it is that you want to keep in touch, we appreciate you all spreading the word and coming to watch. It's more fun with you all here. We have a one-shot that is done recording and is going to be coming out very soon. So if you like interesting one-shots, especially with this group, this one is pretty darn cool. So you're going to want to check it out. All I got to say is dog people. Simple as that. That's all I'm saying. Dog people.
That's it?
That's it. No.
We are dogs. That's it. Bye.
That's it. That's it. Yeah. That's all I got for it. You're going to have to watch to find out. I'm not going to give them the whole thing. Because if you have the whole thing, then what are you going to show up for? Now you're going to want to show up and enjoy whatever that is. That's all that I have for now. Anybody have anything else they feel needs mentioning? Okay, cool, because we got some really interesting stuff to get into today. Everybody buckle the fuck up, because here we go. Connor, take it away!
So, where we had just left off our group of intrepid adventurers, they had just popped by the lovely city of Acheneus, and inside they had seen the sights, gotten some food, and learned of the more unpleasant portion that exists in the city. While everybody else in the group was going off to grab snacks and other bits of street food, Mercy and Ro split away and went to do their own things. Mercy went off and found herself at a casino known as the Wallflower Casino, wherein they found they had found that there was a place that was run by very attractive people. They ran into some very attractive women and managed to make some money doing a bit of gambling as well. Ro, on the other hand, was wandering around the city looking for kitschy gifts, and after doing a bit of searching, eventually bumped into a guard by the name of Andres, who explained the housing situation in some of the districts here in Acheneus. Much to Ro's chagrin, Ro duplicated the map that he made for her, and you can all see it as of now, displaying all the districts that are abandoned, lower class, middle class, and what have you. Ro then bumped into a very interesting young prodigal, not gnome, sorry, I almost misspoke, a dwarvish engineer by the name of Agdamajan, who had created a very strong, very dangerous looking gunpowder-powered hammer. Ro loved it, introduced him to the rest of her friends, and then proceeded to, for lack of a better term, hire him and convince him to come to Odella with the rest of them. This then resulted in everybody going to find Mercy, going to the Wallflower Casino, and having some fun. Some folks went to see some sights, did a little bit of gambling, got fairly drunk, lost some money, and you guys decided to get the penthouse suite at the top of the Wallflower Casino. Now, in the process of doing this, the team split up. Some people staying downstairs, some people going upstairs. And in the process of all this occurring, Dea disappeared. And then as did Maddie and Gael. Rudy, who was staying in the penthouse suite, hastily called the rest of the crew and told them that someone had tried to shoot a dart at them and abduct them. Now, only 3 members of the group are still unaccosted and on the casino floor right now. Rudy is currently outside in front of the casino, while Maddie is tied up and gagged, Gael is unconscious, and Dea is under the effects of the Dominate Person spell. And now...
I'd say unaccosted. I'd say failed at accosting us.
Yes. Now, with that said, I'm going to need everybody to please deafen themselves or stop themselves from hearing what is being said, except for Maddie. Maddie.
Yes, sorry.
That's okay.
Okay. I'm gonna assume I can't talk because I'm gagged, so I'm...
You cannot talk, but you can interact or do various things. It is up to you.
So can I, like, express, emotional... What's the term? I guess eye contact? Eye
contact, physical motion. Like, you can, like, do various things or make noises and stuff like that if you really want to.
Okay.
Maddie. Dea has a glazed look in her eyes and does not appear to be reacting to the surprise at what is happening right now, and Gael is fully unconscious. The woman standing in front of you has just bound your hands and has gagged your mouth, tight, but not too tight to the point of being incredibly uncomfortable. You see the security officer, whose name you do not know, is holding 2 pepper boxes at you, and you see that she kind of quickly looks over your shoulder as you hear someone opening up a door and hustling out behind you. You can tell me if there's anything you want to do. Tell me.
I think she kind of just looks where the officer just looks at that way. I guess.
So you see that a brightly colored lizard person, pink and like kind of a purple indigo color, has just come barging out of the penthouse door, and you see them like run out looking very confused and a little surprised, and they just kind of like raise their hands empty, like, well, I don't know what to do. And you see that the officer who has her guns on you is just kind of looks up a little bit, like she's thinking. And then she's going to look at you and say, I realize that I am putting you and your friends in a difficult situation, and you may not have reason to trust me, but I wish to... I need you to listen to me. Everything that I am doing, or that we are doing, is for a good reason. And I cannot explain it right now, but you have to trust me that this is happening for a reason. I am going to remove your gag so you can respond to me. And I just want you to tell me that you understand. And I need you to just tell me you understand. And she's going to pull your gag off your mouth.
Is this really necessary? I don't know.
Yes. I cannot explain, but this is happening for a reason.
But why bound me?
Because if everything had gone well, you would not have to know about what was happening until it was over.
Okay. What about him and her?
They will be okay, I am sure. It is it is happening for a reason. Please, I just need you to trust me. And you see like she kind of reacts slightly and like stiffens up a little bit. I need you to do something. To do something for me.
Okay.
I need you to speak into this, and she like takes something off her here and holds it out to you. I need you to speak into this, and I need you to tell your friend that you and your compatriots were captured, and they need to go along with this. They need to stop trying to fight back and surrender.
What happens if I don't?
Then this will become much worse, and some very bad things can continue happening.
Can I roll insight?
Yes,
her?
absolutely.
Okay. I just want to know whatever she says is kind of
You want to see if she's lying to you. That's the big thing.
It's just like it's a lot of pressure, to be honest.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't know. That's a 10, but
it's a 19.
Okay.
Do you have anything you can add on to this? Anything you want to add on to this? I don't know if you're, what is it, like the what's it called? Your Asimar feature, Favored by the Gods.
I could re-roll it. If I
No,
want,
that's
it's only a
Temporary
save.
attack roll.
Though.
Yeah, it's only a save. Yeah, there isn't very much you can add on to this. So
That's fine.
that's fine. All right. With a 19 on the insight roll, you think that she, as far as she is concerned, is telling the truth. And as to her saying that this is happening for a good reason, she believes that she is right about that this is happening for a good reason.
Okay. Will my friends still be harmed though? As she like points at Dia and Gael, because they're dominate person and unconscious.
Not in any permanent ways, but I will assume that a group of experienced adventurers will know how to handle a foe.
Handle
A fall, falling from a height.
Oh. Okay. I
just need you to please just tell your friend to surrender and go along with this.
Fine.
Okay, we're gonna stop this scene there, and we're gonna go on to the rest of our friends.
Okay.
Hey! You're good.
I deafened myself again. No.
We have to stop
Cody!
playing Death Nails.
Cody!
Come back! Come back! Come back!
I know one of us doesn't look at the Discord videos.
Side note, we've been having a time of it over here.
You're
We've
good,
been
bud.
seeing DuckTales the whole time.
Woo!
I was listening
That
to Taylor
is like
Swift.
a
I was listening
hurricane.
to Taylor Swift, so I feel that.
Anyways,
Oh, what's going on?
I will not tell you. We move now back to the other individuals who are still here on the Wallflower Casino floors. Now, the only individuals who are still present here are, of course, Ro, Haru, and Mercy. Can everybody else see the map?
Not yet.
Give it a
Rudy's
sec, it's
outside,
loading
to be
in.
fair.
Got it.
Rudy's
what was that?
outside.
Rudy
Rudy
is
is out-
outside, which
Okay,
puts her nowhere near this map for the next couple of rounds.
Yeah, that's
Got it.
fine.
Just
yeah.
wanted to check.
Because I actually have mapped out roughly how long it would take for her to get here. Just by a gracious estimate, with her 50 foot of movement, it's going to take about 5 rounds.
I will point out
This
I
is
do
a big
have
casino.
I will point out I do have magic that can make it.
Yeah, you can cast Dimension Door.
Yeah, no, but she's not going to yet.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
Also, it's taking forever to load on our side.
That's
So-
understandable.
Big
So
map.
nervous. What's
We're all
happened
nervous.
to my character? Where did they go?
Oh, can we share something while we wait for the map to load?
Yeah, go ahead.
Jill, would you like to tell?
You may have noticed that while the introduction was happening, we were crying. Like
What?
fully cry laughing.
Uh-huh.
We're talking about dog people. The words dog people, and I was like, Deeple. And Jessica
Deeple.
stops. There's a 15-second pause, and Jessica goes, Pog.
Yeah.
No! Go do push-ups right now.
That means dogs that are like doggers, like cute doggers.
Like poggers.
Push-ups.
Actual poggers.
Who's doing
10
the push-ups?
push-ups right now. No.
But yeah, that's why we were crying and like.
The build-up was what really fucking took me out, because she sat there thinking about it for like 15 seconds and then quietly went, Pog.
No, I wasn't thinking of it. My brain went, "Do I say this out loud?" Our map finally loaded, so we're good.
The map loaded. Okay, and everybody who's not on the map, can you see it?
No.
No?
Observer needs a
Jason?
token, please.
Got it.
Yes.
So I'm gonna make some. I'll allow you guys to put your tokens on here. You are not here, of
No.
course. And Jace, you should be able to see the sheet for Watcher.
Oh. I did it.
There you go.
I'm here.
Ah, yes.
I'm not
Do I
really
just drag
here.
that
Again,
in?
just drag it on. Everybody who's not on actually here, just drag your token on the map.
I'm so sorry for getting that.
Trying to get a good
Ah.
angle.
I
Hey, that's mine. Wait.
What's yours?
You did use my art.
What do you mean? What did I do?
I see the token.
What do you? Oh! You mean yes, her. Yeah, of
The
course.
token.
Okay,
Can
you
we-
confused. I thought you were talking about map assets, and I was really
Sorry,
confused.
no.
What's up, bitch?
Can I get a little bit more vision on the observer, please?
On Observer, sure.
Yeah, just so
They should-
observer can see more for stream.
Okay.
I have anxiety.
Don't.
And does Jolly need to drag her token on too?
She can.
If you want to see anything.
Come to the party.
Let's put that at
What do I
120,
have prepared?
60. There you go. You got
Really
wicked
nice.
high
That
vision.
looks really good. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
Jolly-
Rudy wants to do something,
Yeah, there you go.
but
Actually, you're right. In this case, I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna put you guys into initiative.
yeah, that makes sense.
Not actually like there is a fight, but instead because you guys need to keep track of yourselves. So let me just put you here for a second.
But if
Don't
you wanna
do
roll
that.
there, You can.
Do anything.
Remember,
Not
Uh,
you.
I
Suck
think
on
I-
that egg.
OOC.
I think, yeah, you have to
is-
do, yeah. Remember, if you want to comment while your token's on the field,
No.
/OOC.
Don't. Stop.
2 O's, like out of character. It's like a role-playing tag.
God damn it. That's fair.
Yes,
Jolly.
just OC is original character.
It's like
yeah.
Sonic.
Ha!
Yeah.
That's no good.
You got it now. Okay.
So yeah, we're just gonna put you guys into initiative. You do not necessarily have to take aggressive action. It is entirely up to you.
Press the button up top if you want to. Do you want to roll it on there?
Yeah, you guys can roll yourselves into initiative. It should automatically add your tokens in there.
6 total.
You're good. I was gonna roll it and then I decided against it.
This is actually one of the few circumstances where, Michelle, I would recommend you roll in the game.
Okay. Okay.
This is when I wanted Ro to roll higher than me.
That's a natural 20 from Haru.
The person who can't see where this is coming from.
Thankfully, talking is a free action.
Yes, you go to your sheet.
Yeah, I am.
And there's something that says I. It's right next to the armor.
Oh, okay, I see it. Okay.
Yeah.
And Jessica pointed out to me too. So
Oh!
Yeah.
We'll take that,
Okay.
I guess.
So
wait, Michelle and I have the same one, so... we both have a 20.14.
Whoops.
Pick, probably.
Made a mistake. Let me just do that real quick. Sorry about that, guys. I fucked it up.
I don't want just like that.
I slipped up on the initiative there. That was me. So, top of the initiative is going to be Haru. What are you doing, Haru?
Is this after the sanctuary, or is that part of this?
It'd be part of this.
Alright, well, casting sanctuary.
You're casting sanctuary?
Bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't really have much of an action, and he can't see where anything is coming from, so he's going to pretend like he didn't notice anything.
Okay. You're just kind of feigning ignorance, more or less.
But which direction is the bar?
The bar is to the north. On the map, it is on the north west. Never eat soggy waffles. I had to remind myself.
He would just like casually walk in that direction as though he's going to get a drink as he finishes off his water, just so we're not immediately next to one another.
Okay.
And that is it.
Okay. That's better. Whoops. I'm Rudy now.
You made her talk.
Connor will never figure out that he'll always have a token selected.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that I am selecting things. Okay, so Haru's top. Next is... actually, it's a tie between Mercy and Erudite. It's up to you two. Who wants to go first?
Okay, question. Technically, is our comm disc still open? Like, I didn't hang up.
If you guys didn't hang up, then yes.
So, talking is a free action, so she's just gonna be like, who's there?
Just her, me, and Ro.
Okay. And she's going to cast... she's gonna cast... Locate Creature. On Maddie.
On Maddie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She is on the... Now, this was a mistake on my part. It is... The penthouse is technically... If we are talking by actual levels, it is called the 6th floor. Because, unfortunately, buildings have this stupid design where some of them will be called either ground floor and then 1st floor. But in this case, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 floors and 6 floors penthouse. So on the 6th floor.
Okay.
Just say top floor.
Top floor. Penthouse. You know what I mean.
Right. So Maddie's up on the 6th floor as well?
Maddie's on the 6th floor, yes.
Okay.
Jace, can you hear music?
All right.
Stream doesn't have it right now for whatever reason, but
weird.
Recording does.
Weird. Okay, thank you.
I will also I'm outside, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Can I, like, back myself into somewhere where I won't, like, be seen?
That'd be a general stealth check. Backing yourself into a corner to not be seen is tougher than it sounds in a crowd, but using a crowd to hide is easier.
Yeah, that's what she'll do.
Yeah, so you make a stealth check then.
Okay. Can I roll for this on my die? It's harder for me. Oh, shit. Oh, 19 plus 2, so 21.
21 on the die. Okay. You feel like you've hidden yourself very well.
Yeah, so for right now, she's just hiding. All right, that's my turn.
Okay. Next, Mercy.
So Mercy's gonna look down at Ro and go, any ideas?
Want these people out of here?
Yeah, but do it in a way that they don't think we're causing, like, a robbery.
We'll see.
And Mercy's gonna go,
Boy.
where is the lady that I was talking to, Savannah?
Bar,
Savannah.
which would be if you go top left on map.
So, this area up here.
Yes. It'd be the section that has the kind of the bluish lighting to it.
I hate not knowing how shit works.
We're learning
Learning,
still.
What do you? Oh, you drew something. Hold on, I can get rid of that.
Okay, circle.
That's 25.
Circle.
40. So I can go here.
Clear all drawings.
And I'm staying away from Ro a little bit.
Clear all measurements.
Gonna grab my token and move it.
You.
It's gonna make me go out and around. I hate that.
It's
So
enforcing movement according to walls, basically.
Yeah. Mercy's gonna move and... Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, Mercy's gonna move and she's gonna look back around and go... And then she's gonna look at the Sylviana and see if she's had any sort of reaction.
Sylvienne appears to be having a kind of a conversation with the bartender right now, who is probably one of her employees. So it looks like they may just be talking either business or general goings on right now in this instant.
Okay.
You can roll an insight to find out whether or not
That's
that
what
is
I was gonna
an
say,
act
'cause-
or
Oh, God, I forgot how bad my insight was.
here in Duckburg.
That's a total of 5.
It's a 5?
Total.
Okay.
I'm a +1. My wisdom's
She's
not
fine.
great.
Okay. So, out of character. Even if she rolls a natural 1 in deception, she has dwarfed your insight check.
Yeah, she's got a plus like 13 to deception. She used it during the game. I saw it.
Yep.
Girl.
I have bad insight. Leave me alone.
No, it's okay. She appears to be unfazed, but then again, you know she has a very good poker face.
Yeah, Mercy's just gonna kind of squint, and then she's gonna keep, because that's an action, isn't it?
Rolling insight.
Yeah, I don't know.
I in an actual fight, I would say yes. No one is throwing punches or swinging swords right now, so in this case, no.
Then Mercy's going to wait for whatever the row is doing because she knows whatever's coming is going to be bad, and wait to watch everyone that she can see. She wants to make whatever row does as a reaction to this, she wants to see how people react.
Okay. If that's the case, end of your turn, Ro, you'll be next.
Okay, so I know that my plan was originally to fire my gun into the ceiling, but I don't know how great of an idea that's going to be at this point. So I think before Ro fires the gun into the ceiling, that'll be a next turn thing. This is the warning before the storm. Ro's just gonna... How hard would it be to climb up on top of one of these
Not terribly. I
machines?
made them as what are referred to as terrain walls, which will partially block your vision according to how close you are to them.
Mhm.
So they're not like... They're like the size of a normal slot machine. They're about person height, and there is a stool in front of it. You can climb up.
Okay, I'm gonna climb up on top of one of the slot machines. I think... I don't know how to move onto one.
Just move it up.
It's kind of tough to do.
Does that
Because the
work?
map, yeah, because I'll say, yeah, that'll be good enough.
Okay. Ro's gonna climb up. Hey. No in character chatting. Ro's gonna
end
hop
you.
up there, and she's gonna kind of crack her neck first, kind of get back into the groove of being loud, And Rose just gonna start yelling, somebody just tried to fucking compel me in the casino. The fuck's up with that?
Okay.
I don't know.
What do I have you roll for that? I'm gonna say make something like an intimidation check, because what you're trying to do is say something that is almost incendiary and trying to get a reaction out of people.
Mm-hmm.
And it's true. It's absolutely true. So
That's
it's not a
true.
deception.
Okay.
20 total.
That's a 20 total.
It's a 20 total.
30-20.
You see that the few elves that are present here immediately kind of react, because like you can see that there is a whole mess of different races in this building, and a lot of the elves who are naturally magical in some way are reacting to that, because compulsion magic is kind of a bad thing to be doing in a casino, and only bad things can be coming from that. Other folks are confused, and the mention of someone using magic in the casino is just like cheating. And you'll see that Sylviane kind of like looks over and like squints at you. Not like what the fuck are you doing, but like, what did you just say?
Okay. Rose ready to fire the gun next round, if need be. If need be.
If someone doesn't step up.
If someone doesn't step the fuck up. I don't really have anything else to do right now, but besides just being like, what the fuck? Who did that? Why would you do that?
Mm-hmm.
We're stress dancing.
Yep.
It will be Sylviane's turn, and Sylviane is gonna kind of like rub her chin a little bit, and she'll kind of point to the bartender, and she says something to them in a relatively hushed tone, and he kind of just scurries off somewhere. And she'll kind of wait there over at the bar, like she is waiting for one of you to come over, because, I mean, come on, why wouldn't you? So she'll wait. She'll basically wait for one of you. Up next, Haru. What are you doing?
You know, he is just going to support Ro with her plan. Like, someone tried to compel you. I don't quite feel safe here. At least until this whole mess is sorted out.
Interesting. Okay, I'll have you roll a persuasion check.
Basically, not like driving business away permanently.
But you're just you're being the well-spoken guy who's going, we should probably step away for a little bit.
Yeah, it's like not like, oh, the establishment is behind this, but something
weird's happening.
And I don't want to get caught up in it.
Yeah, something weird's happening. We should all step away for about 5 minutes or so.
I smell an electrical fire. We should probably get out of here.
Yeah. It's like, it looks like something. Yeah, no, something's on fire over there. It doesn't look big, but let's get away.
You know, walk a bit more that way.
I will point out, you would know that the way out is like, whoops, I am making a circle. Hello, circle.
Same hat.
Is it like down?
It would be. I see the L ruler and think ruler. There's a ruler in the human being menu. It'd be this direction.
I do not see it.
You don't see my arrow at you?
I do not.
Weird. Okay.
I see it.
It'd be at a southwesterly direction.
All right. Then instead of like going there, he'd kept going around, but
yeah, start walking that direction. Okay, that's fair.
And that is it.
That is it. Next up, it's either Mercy or Erudite.
Question.
Nose goes.
Actually,
So-
wait, he would cast resistance on himself because
Okay.
that is
have-
action.
It's a cantrip. It's an action.
I have a question. Due
Mhm.
to Rudy's keen mind and having been on the floor,
Flower.
the penthouse floor. Shut up.
You're a bit loud.
Sorry. Due to being on the actual floor and keen mind,
Mhm.
she has like a decent knowledge of how it's set up, the
Yeah.
floor. So are there stairs that are like hidden behind a door?
So a lot of the stairs are further along to the western section of the building, of the casino floor, and that allows you to make your way up to the upper sections, like the balcony seating and the restaurant area.
Because what she wants to do is get onto the same floor, but she wants to be kind of like get on the floor that Maddie's on, but like sort of be away from, like, if there are stairs or something that she can like duck behind or something.
So you're trying to get yourself to a spot where you can be on the same floor as Maddie but hide.
Sort of,
That's not as straightforward as you're making it sound, because while there are stairs that you saw, you don't know if Maddie is not near those stairs. She is near a different set of stairs. You guys went from the main entrance into the actual building, which is on the right-hand staircase. Maddie was near the center staircase. So you don't think that it's set up the same way, and you don't have an accurate spot to just teleport to.
Can I teleport to the stairs that I know?
Yeah, you certainly can.
Okay, I think she's gonna do that, but she's gonna do it on the floor below. So she's gonna go down the floor.
Mhm.
So she's gonna do it so she's down the floor so she can run up
Mhm.
if she needs to, and like sort of see what she can see. You know what I mean? She's trying to get up there, but not be like noticed, because there's something going on and she doesn't want.
Okay, another stealth check. And you're going to cast Dimension Door?
Yes.
Okay,
I am.
Dimension, mark the spell slot, make another
Yeah,
stealth check.
Hold on. Give me one moment. Give me a spell book. No, we'll cast it at 5th level. Yeah, that was not as good. 13 total.
13 total, okay. Let me quickly check one thing. I'm just checking a quick spell that I don't remember the exact way it works. It's not there. Oh well, I'll deal with that in a second. Okay, only a 13 on the stealth check. I'll keep that in mind. You have teleported up there. You are there right now. Oh no, wait. You can't make a stealth check on the same time as casting Dimension Door.
I can't. That's true. I can't. That's
Never
fine.
mind then. So you've teleported up there, and that's it.
I teleported, but I did teleport a floor below. I didn't teleport onto that.
You're a floor below. We will reserve that stealth check for when you move next turn.
Exactly. Okay, that's fine.
Mercy.
So, Mercy's gonna keep moving towards,
Sylvian.
Sylvian. But as she's walking, she's going to pull out the Stick of Truth.
You have to go past this. You can't just jump up the stairs. You have to walk
Yeah,
up
come
the
on, that's
stairs.
rude.
Shut up. She's gonna pull out the Stick of Truth and hold it out to her and go, "Take it or I'll think you're lying to me. I know you have a good poker face."
What is this?
It's gonna make sure you're telling me the truth here in a second.
This is a stick.
Honey, look at the armor I'm wearing. Do I look like I'm just not carrying magic items?
That is fair, I suppose. And she'll take the stick from you, and
Do
then
you know
she'll hold this out. She'll hold out something to you. It's a small, like kind of like a C-shaped stone, like literally like a C.
What is it?
Put it up to your ear.
She's gonna do it.
Maddie,
Yeah.
what do you say to Mercy?
I'd say, well, obviously, I don't think she knows it's Mercy that picked it up, but she's just
No.
like, no. So I guess she said, "Hello, anyone part of the Fortune's Blade I'm talking to? Can anyone answer me?"
Mercy's gonna say out loud with this to her ear and go, "You really made a dumb fucking choice. You know that, right?" Not you, Maddie. Don't worry. And Mercy's going to put it in her pocket. And then grab the back of this woman's head and go, "Tell me the truth."
You should listen to your friend.
She's still holding the back of her head, but keeps it to her ear. What?
Mercy, they said to just go with it. They're holding Dee and Gael at the moment, and I'm up on the 6th floor right now. They just said to go along with it. I don't know if it's a good thing. I just listened to what the officer told me. Just don't start a fuss right now.
Mercy's gonna look at her and go, "Are you gonna kill us or take anything from us?"
I promise by the end of the day that you will have a full explanation and will be compensated.
Mercy's gonna turn and go, "Knock it off," at Ro and Haru. She's gonna make the motion, but she says it out loud too, so Haru can hear.
I will point out we still have not closed the thing, so do I hear that too?
No,
I do not hear this. Oh god,
No.
okay.
you
And
don't
Mercy's
hear
gonna-
this.
Mercy's gonna go, "If I think for 1 second you're gonna actually, like, do some harm, I'm gonna let the short one over there start firing."
I will not lie, there is a possibility of being injured slightly, but I believe it is nothing that individuals of your caliber cannot handle.
Maddie, we'll see you in a moment.
Okay.
And Mercy will, like I said, motion to the others to come up to her. And she goes, and continues and goes, "You can hold on to the stick. It makes me trust you more.
It is a stick.
It makes you tell the truth."
It is still a stick.
Look, man. And that's her action. She's gonna wait for the other two.
Okay. Up next, Ro.
Okay. Rose starts shit. I'm just kidding.
Ro opens fire on the civilian. No Russian.
No witnesses. Ro will just hop across the machines and hop down onto the floor.
King,
So it's 1, 2, it's 10. No.
It's not.
Hey, don't
You're
worry,
just gonna-
I can forcibly move you, I think.
Okay.
Just move her across it so she can come down.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You're good.
She's light on her feet. Little man.
Oh, no, I'm still measuring thingies. There you go.
That's 10. You've got
There
another
we go.
15
You're fine.
feet.
15. Hi, Watcher. I'm next to you. We're roommates now.
Whoa.
About nine people are there, invisible, just...
Just like Haru looks to some space up in the air. Like,
We've let Jace have control of this ship, though, so we have no idea where we're going.
Okay, and I'm basically just looking tough as a 3-foot tall pink can be.
Can Mercy toss the earpiece to Rose so that way Rose talking to Maddie instead?
You can do whatever you want. Yeah, go ahead.
Mercy, she's gonna pass it to you and go, "It's Maddie."
This is a rock. You're giving me a rock.
Just put it to your ear.
Rock?
Oh. What? No, it's not. What the?
I just got tossed a rock, and I told it was you. I didn't know if you were the rock, if you were in the rock. You were. I don't know.
I'm talking through the rock, but yeah, never
That's
mind.
That's the most promising out of all the possibilities here. I'm glad you aren't a rock. Anyway.
I'm just gonna know what you said anyway. Please just go along with it. Just don't start anything.
Yeah, okay, alright, okay.
Don't give me that
Sure.
attitude. Bro!
Ro will hold on to the Maddie Rock.
So, all of you are going to come with me for a moment.
Wait for our fox friend.
Oh yes, indeed. It's Haru. It's your turn. So Sylvian's going to hold her turn until you arrive.
All
And
right.
we're also basically not in initiative right now.
Yeah. So, oh, come on.
I suppose he'd continue over, but not at like an alarming pace. Still, just like casually walking, because if people are running places in the casino, that still could probably cause some concern.
Attention, definitely, yeah.
It's not like you want to draw too much attention. So get over there eventually.
So we are going to move back to the overall world map of Acheneus. Don't worry about you.
I'm so confused right now. That's fine.
I think that's the general mood.
Mm-hmm. I wish for all of you to come with me. And are you guys going to follow Sylvian?
I mean, yeah.
Mercy's making sure to follow her most directly, though, so that way if they do just, like, do something to us, Mercy's getting the brunt of it first.
Ro's ready to pull gun whenever needed.
Yeah, I'd imagine you just kind of have gun not like at the ready, but like in your hand at the very least.
When I know Tarnos dealing with high-level magic, but also people like this are probably mostly concerned with humanoids for lesser spells. So once we're out of like sight of the general crowds, he is going into fox form. So if there's a distinction between humanoids and beasts, only the beast ones affect him and not the humanoid ones.
Mm-hmm.
Just extra insurance a bit.
Very well. Out of curiosity, Mercy, what are you going to do with the your communication disc?
She's gonna put it in her pocket, but she's not hanging up.
Okay. So Erudite's hearing a lot of rustling sounds from the communication disc, like a butt dial.
It's up to her if she wants to hang it up. I mean, I assume conversation is loud enough it picks up.
It is loud enough to be picked up, but it's still muffled because it's in someone's pocket. So, you follow behind Sylvian, and she will take you up up the lift, if you guys would be so kind. And she'll actually have the elevator operator leave the elevator and wait for it to be sent back down to them. So it is just you four in a small, relatively cramped elevator with Sylvian. So, and she'll set the elevator to go up to the it'd be 5th floor in this case. What is going to happen is you and your friends are going to be brought with me to a room, and we are going to be taking your equipment.
No.
There's a point of cooperation where, yeah, I'll listen, but no, my dog stays with me.
This is occurring for a reason. Not anything you have done, but it has to happen for things to occur.
If anyone, and I mean anyone, lays one fucking hand on my gun, they will have no more hands to lay on anything for the rest of their lives. I just want to make that one clear between us.
I understand. And I do not believe your friend made it clear, but you will be compensated for what is occurring.
I don't give a shit. You kidnapped half our fucking team.
Let me put it this way. I haven't heard anything from our big friend Gael. Just so you know.
Oh, he is fine.
Yeah, you may not be if he wakes up and you don't explain quickly.
And I mean, quickly.
Oh,
Gael
we can.
is
We can explain it all. And I believe your compensation, if this goes the way we are planning, will be very high. And then you will possibly get your things back.
There's no possibly. If you take my fucking dog, I'll kill every single one of you in this place, including anyone who's involved.
I should correct myself. You will likely get your things back.
Doesn't make it better. You keep saying words that just make it worse, actually, is what you're doing.
You're not a good diplomat. Tell her how to be a good diplomat.
Well, we don't have time to explain.
Well, if I say anything other than likely or probably, then I am lying. Of course, things could go poorly. It does not stop things. I could be shot on the way over to what I am doing.
You could.
Horror will go into humanoid form and ask, and how much do they know about us and our members?
Or the people we are dealing with? Nothing. They know nothing.
And how much do you know about us?
Most everything.
I don't like that people we meet just constantly know things about us.
My dear, you are going to need to become very used to that. You are a very, you and your group is very well known.
I hope to get rid of the blue cloaks would make us stealthier.
You are still walking around with a 7-foot-tall Firbolg with teal hair.
Okay, your point.
Sorry, Jace.
Haru will pull out the portable hole and put non-essential items in there, like money, reliquaries, stuff like that, and simply state, if they believe they've taken everything, there is no reason to doubt any further.
There is no reason to, but at the same time, you cannot get as much money scamming someone without having some nice things to sell.
I just want it clear that I fucking hate this entire situation specifically, and you. I just want that. There's like a line between us, and it's the opposite of a connection. It's a disconnection.
Mm-hmm.
And that if you did not have my friends in captivity,
Mercy's gonna pat Ro on the back with like the end of her tail.
don't address it. If you didn't have them, this elevator would be a whole lot messier right now.
Kind of with Ro on this one. Like, don't get me wrong. You're very pretty.
I'm sure it would be, which is part of the reason why this part of the conversation is happening here. Hard to swing a greatsword in a 5-foot wide elevator, isn't it?
Yeah, but I still have 2 hands, and it's very easy to choke someone out.
This is true.
Haru will take out his dagger and cast Holy Weapon on it. It's like, if they believe it is worth value.
It could help. It very well could.
Mercy's gonna take out her sword and go, they're not gonna think it's as valuable if they can't make the sword turn back into a sword, and she's gonna drop Kai and make him a dog.
They will not.
And also, if nobody else puts their stuff in the portable hole,
I am making this clear. This is also going to benefit you.
Yes, but we have things that are very valuable to us, and if we lose Gun, our dog, it's over for everyone. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad.
You will not lose it.
You know how much easier it would have been to just like ask,
oh god,
to just like talk, to communicate.
Dear, I have a question for you. Why would you trust someone who walks up to you and goes, "Hey, can you give me all of your stuff?"
I wouldn't, but you know who I trust even less? The person who we got a call being like, something's happening. Someone tried to shoot a fucking dart at me.
I will be honest, if they asked that of Gael, 50% chance he would have actually given it to them.
We're not unreasonable. If you explained, we're pretty reasonable people usually. You've gotten us to the point of unreasonableness.
Well,
there's a limit.
Let's put it this way. We either befriend most of the people we meet, or we kill them. And we have a lot more on the friend side. Our birthday parties pop off.
They're pretty great.
It's a weird statement to make in the elevator while you're having a tense conversation, but okay.
No.
She does say that. Very strange thing to bring up.
It's how the two of us diffuse tension when we're stressed.
By the
But
way,
again-
Har will fold up the portable hole again and tuck it in his collar. Same color, very similar material.
It's a black hole going into a black collar. Yeah, it's not noticeable. Not noticeable.
It's a black handkerchief going into it when it's folded up.
But still, all of your weaponry, all of your stuff, all of your equipment, we will collect it, and there is something that we are going to do. Our associates will meet up with you in. Should take about 8 hours to get out. And then once you meet up with us, you will have your payment, and step 2 occurs.
I really wish we had a mutual language right now that we could speak that she couldn't understand.
If you just fucking learn Halfling.
If you
I'm
learn
just saying, if
Percussion.
you learn Halfling, we would have an
Percussion
issue.
is easier.
You can. I am still holding your stick. I do not know what your stick does, but you said you would trust me.
Do you know what Zone of Truth is?
Yes, of course.
It's that.
Oh, well, I am not lying. And she'll hold it. She'll give it back to you. She's been holding it the entire time.
Yeah, I know. Mercy's gonna look at Gael and Gael.
Gael! Ah!
No.
The elevator's falling. What do you do?
The whole time.
My problem is, I was gonna say Mercy was gonna look at Ro and go, Gael is probably going to wake up pretty violently, isn't he?
Absolutely.
How do you have a spell that you could like
I don't know.
calm emotions?
Yes.
That would be convenient. What?
It is not a shade to work, but yes.
Because if she's being honest and this is going to end well for us, you know, we might not want to.
It will end well for everybody involved.
Not involved in the
Don't
conversation anymore.
stop putting your hand on my face.
Mercy's gonna turn back our attention and go. Anyways, if we're going to actually profit from this, we need to make sure Gael doesn't wake up swinging. Because he will. Especially if Maddie doesn't look to be happy. Oh god, I hope Maddie doesn't look unhappy.
You won't have much time to explain it to him.
Yeah, you would think that.
No, there will be plenty of time. And
Gael will break through a window.
There
Or a
is
wall.
there are no windows. It'd be very difficult to break this. Again, trust me. We have made some assurances to ensure that individuals who are particularly talented at fighting and adventuring will have difficulty.
This makes me trust you less.
Yeah, you keep saying trust
I
me, trust
know,
me,
I
and then
know,
you say
I know.
things that are worse.
Again,
It's-
do you need diplomat lessons? I'm sure you could probably
No,
trust
it is difficult to explain this full situation as I cannot tell you the entire plan until it has occurred. As if for whatever reason you learn the wrong thing and speak to the wrong person, everything will go, as you say, tits up.
Wait, where's Rudy and Dea?
I don't know why you're asking me. I've been staring at.
Your friend
Where's-
Dea has been captured. Don't worry, she is okay.
They keep using this word.
Okay.
I'm
and
sorry. We have mind controlled them. Is that better? There is no good way to phrase it. I am
You're
aware
right.
of it.
You're right.
It still makes us angry.
Oh, of course. Look, you have
Must-
every right to be angry. I
Must
have
is
nothing to say.
Mercy's going to reach down and pet Kai to calm down.
So like aggressively angry, like stop. Ro is just nervously still holding gun. Like I don't.
Look,
Haru.
there is going to be more money than you have ever seen at the end of this.
Debatable. I know how much something one of us has is worth.
You are very
Extremely
wrong.
debatable.
Trust me,
Also,
this will be worth it.
you know, the last time I had someone say that to me, they were literally sacrificing people in the basement.
What?
I don't have time to explain my fucked up
What?
childhood. I don't have time to explain it. These two already know enough of that. Understand it.
We do not have much reason to doubt if you're holding the stick, but would there be a way for me to accompany you for your meeting to make sure that nothing goes wrong?
No. Absolutely not.
Not even appearing as someone else.
You guys are stepping out of the elevator now. And Sylviane just kind of like stops and like puts her hands together.
As an example, he is changing into her appearance and exact outfit. Because one's a bonus action and one's an action.
While it is possible, I would recommend against it. This is something we have cultivated and planned very carefully, and to be honest, this potion has been the loosest and most up in the air component out of all of it, simply because of what I am working with. But the person I am speaking to how we shall say, grift, steal from, they are not, you cannot be so reckless around them.
Are they pretending they've killed us or robbed us?
Are we playing dead?
No, you are not playing dead. Again, this will all be explained in the end. Just, again, as much of all of your stuff is preferable.
Should I end this call with Rudy at this point?
Should I with that said, Rudy. She's muted again.
Yeah, I know. I was fixing that. I promise.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
You're on the fourth floor.
I can't hear what's going. I can't hear what's going on. I'm assuming on the comm disc, correct? It's just like
on the fifth floor right now, because we're kind of stepping back in time a little bit. Yeah. You are, you have just appeared up there. You're not hidden yet, and you're trying to get up to Maddie. The conversation with Sylviane has not fully started yet, so you don't know. Actually, making out what is being said will be a perception check a little later on.
Okay.
And probably about 1 to 2 rounds.
Is Maddie moving at all?
Maddie is moving right now. I'll get to that with those three in a second.
Because Rudy does not know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But she's also not a very stealthy individual.
Mm-hmm.
So she will help herself be stealthy. So this turn, she's actually going to cast Greater Invisibility on herself. So, hold on, she's gonna cast Greater Invisibility on herself. Mm-hmm. And I'm still a floor below her. I'm still
You're on the 5th floor staircase.
Okay. So she'll cast, can she is there a way to look and see anything, if she can see anything?
What do you mean?
Can she she's gonna cast Greater Invisibility on herself. Hold on, I'm gonna use that spell. Ugh. Sorry, I'm still not used to how to do this. And then she's gonna kind of start creeping up the stairs to see if she can see anything.
Okay, stealth check.
This one's at advantage because I have invisibility on.
Well, no.
No?
You took an action to cast Greater Invisibility, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Which means you cannot go hidden.
Okay.
Because it takes an action to hide.
Okay. So I'm not gonna hide. She's not hiding.
You're just gonna go up the stairs then.
I'm
You're not
gonna
making a
just-
stealth check.
Yeah, no, that's fine. She'll go slowly though.
Okay.
She's trying not to like make as much. She's trying to avoid making as much noise as possible.
Okay. So you are making your way up the stairs onto
Mhm.
the penthouse floor.
Mhm.
You have the keys to access the area and go
Mhm.
into it, so that's not a problem at all. From where you are currently, on this section of the building, you not immediately see anybody, but you also know that you have probably another corner and a little bit more to go before you see anybody else.
I've also lost contact with Madi because locate object is concentration.
It's concentration. Yep.
So I don't. At this point, it's not about finding Maddie because I don't know what's going on there. So yeah, she's basically she's not gonna go into the actual penthouse. She's just gonna kind of try and like peek and see if she can see anything because whatever's happening is bad in her brain.
Okay. Be a perception check.
Hold on, that's disadvantage for me.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is. Oh yeah, no. Yeah,
No,
no.
it's disadvantage. It's fine. It's a 5 total. I don't see anything.
You don't immediately see anything or pick up on anything that can assist you.
She's gonna continue to make her way down the hall.
Mm-hmm. You continue doing so. Maddie,
Hmm.
you, the security officer, the mind controlled Dea and the unconscious Gael, and the lizard folk, whose name you do not know, are all present in the hallway.
Okay.
And the security officer is going to kind of like put her hand on your shoulder and just kind of like do that like reassuring like hand tighten thing and go, "Thank you very much. Again, I am sorry I do not have all of the answers right now. I cannot explain the full situation, but thank you very much."
Are you at least going to undo whatever happened to my friend here?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Nothing. my friend, can you undo it?
Yes, although we are going to also bind her hands because she is, from what we have heard of you all, easily one of the most dangerous people here, as well as him.
Yeah, they're both kinda not great for persuasion, but
She'll point a finger over at Gael, and the lizard folk cast a spell, and let me make sure that Tensor's floating disc works like this.
It follows behind you, I believe, at a distance of 10 feet.
To your side. It's to your side.
It's to your side.
Again, Rudy has not used that in forever. Fuck.
Oh no, almost no one does. It's a great spell though.
It is. We did use it at the beginning, but then.
Yep. So yeah, it would just be able to do most of Gail's weight, I think.
What is the weight limit?
500 pounds.
Isn't it 500?
He's got
Oh,
armor.
no, because Gail's carrying about 400 pounds worth of stuff on him.
What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Gail's got all of the traps on him, which he's got 4 of those still. He's got all of his weapons. He's got all of the extra food. He has the bag of holding. He has he's got like 3 cloaks on.
How much
And
is in the
Gael-
bag of holding? Because that will reduce the weight
Help quite a bit.
Yeah, it will.
I think for everybody's sake.
I mean, there was last I checked, there was about 400 pounds of stuff just in the bag of holding.
Okay. So what happens is the lizard folk tries to roll you onto the disc, and if an inanimate magical construct could strain and make unhappy grunting noises, it would be.
Oh. Gael, by the way, Gael himself weighs about 475 pounds.
Your character's insane, dude.
Just without clothes or anything, 475 pounds.
Need a second disc.
You know I could polymorph him, right?
That would be good. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
The security officer is gonna look at the lizard person and say, "Just begin doing what you have to, and then bring him to the room, okay?" The lizard person's gonna go, "Great, thanks." The officer just kind of goes,
We just absolutely tranquilized this very angry mama bear. They're gonna wake up pissed. Good luck.
Yeah. Look, this plan was in place for anybody, not just you guys.
Hopefully you don't die.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck.
So yeah, the lizard folk is gonna try and like start taking stuff off of Gael very carefully. Which thankfully with drow poison, basically it takes an action to wake you up, and like they would be like shaking or slapping you to try and do that. So for the most part they'd be able to get away with it, unless they really fuck up a roll, which I will give them.
Yeah.
Oh good, thank God. Oh good, thank God. They're good. So they start taking stuff off of Gael, basically. And the security officer binds Dea's hands, and will very quickly just take the weapons away from Dea. So, to explain the full situation, or at least part of what you can know right now, we are going to be taking your equipment and the valuable things you have on you. I will be meeting up with you all in most likely about 8 hours when you all make your way out, and we will go from there.
Are we gonna get our equipment back? You guys not sell
Not
it, right?
immediately, but yes, absolutely.
Okay. As long as you don't harm them, I'm good.
No, we have no plans on bringing harm to you.
Okay. Okay. Boy. That's...
Yes.
I don't know how to explain this to her when she gets out of whatever spell she's under.
We have about an hour, so that is good. But we will be there at the room before your friends, and we are going to take your expensive, nice things. We are going to do something. You will be compensated, and we will ensure that this does not. You do not leave this with an entirely unpleasant taste in your mouths.
Okay.
Look, I realize binding people's hands and capturing them is not a pleasant thing in the first place, but still, there is only one way to get this done. Come with me.
Okay, and then she just follows.
Okay. And she just kind of like makes a gesture to Dea, and Dea, you start following as well, even though you, Dea, are completely blacked out. You don't know what's happening. Alright. At this round, you can hear talking coming from the communication disc, but it's difficult to make out without stopping and listening.
Is listening an action? I'm assuming it is.
Stopping to make this out, because you're trying to like listen closely to something, that would be an action, yeah.
And I have to use either hide or listen. She's gonna stop. She's gonna listen.
Perception check.
And this is not a disadvantage because this is listening.
This is purely listening.
Okay. Still garbage. I rolled a 4 total.
You cannot clearly make out what is happening. It does not sound aggressive. The conversation sounds measured. There are definitely the occasional raised tone, but you don't hear the sounds of combat. That's about all you make out.
Okay.
You get a lot of muffled tones, not a lot of words.
Okay.
Sorry, bud.
It's to me. This is
Yeah.
fine.
It's still light. You're not wrong.
Mhm.
So what are you going to do, Erudite?
Well, I use my action to listen, so I can't hide.
As of now, those are the big things that I have to keep track of. But what else? Like, what's the overview? What Erudite's gonna do?
She just kind of wants to like creep along and like kind of like be as like she's invisible, so she can like hide for a little bit, and just like see if she can hear people like walking or like anything. See if she can figure out what the fuck is going on without like making herself known.
Okay.
That's like literally her objective right now.
Okay. As you begin making your way through the penthouse floors, you're just trying to kind of keep your ears out and find out what is occurring and what is going on. It is a process that is right now not entirely easy, but it's still doable. You are making your way through the various halls, and just like another perception check, if you'd be so kind.
Sure. Is this do I roll this at disadvantage or at regular?
This
I'm
is disadvantage. It's still sight based.
It's a site-based thing? That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure. Oh, this is actually not terrible. 13 total.
13 total.
Yeah.
Okay. As you are making your way through the halls, you catch the barest glimpse of something floating through the halls that turns a corner that is much further ahead of you.
Floating?
Floating.
She will follow.
Okay. Maddie, you are brought to the room. Are you going to willingly give all your stuff?
Yeah.
Again, they're going to leave you your dignity. They're not taking your clothes. I just need to say that.
I wasn't thinking that, but yeah.
I need to say that because, like, it could be pretty mean.
I mean, yeah. I mean, can she hold truffles? Or just.
She kind of like look at the pig. I will put it somewhere safe. I will put it somewhere safe. Okay. I'm not going to sell that. Okay. We're gonna hold on. I'll hold on to it.
Well, Truffles has my money, so I don't.
Okay. I'm not doing this. I'm putting it somewhere safe.
Okay.
Okay. And she is going to take Truffles instead of putting your stuff aside like everything else. Toby as well. Actually, at this point, Dea, Dominate Person will drop.
What?
Hold on.
Huh?
Hold on. It's okay.
Why are my hands tied? What's going?
It's okay. Don't worry.
I'm a little worried.
I know. There is something occurring. Do not worry. We are going to take your stuff. We are going to get it back. You are going to be compensated. Trust us.
Dale looks at Maddie.
Just listen to what they're saying. Just go with it. It's fine. They didn't hurt me. It's fine.
All right, but only because my hands are tied and I have no weapons.
Yes, that is part of the reason why I made sure your hands were tied and you had no weapons. Because you are one of the scarier people. The other scary person is coming to the door right now. Like, you guys see Gael unconscious on Tensor's floating disc just being floated in. He's very clearly like out.
How wide is the door?
Not wide enough. Not wide enough. So, like, Tensor's
Do I
floating
get a
disc.
roll to? Do I get a roll to see if Gael gets jostled awake?
Sure. Let's make it a perception check.
All right. Better hope I don't fucking roll.
I hope it's low.
Nope, that's cocked. Oh boy. That's a 12 plus 9 for 21.
21. I'll roll her. Or spell. What's her? What's the word? Spell check.
Spellcasting. Yeah.
Spellcasting. Yeah.
ability.
So it's intelligence plus proficiency. So she's basically just rolling a 10. Let's fucking hope this goes well for them. Nope. 15.
Gail's gonna.
Yeah.
Look. Still drunk? Like, is the drunk effect still on Gael at this point?
You're still drunk, yeah.
Okay, cool. Gail's gonna look around, and in a couple brief seconds, noticing he is not where he was. He does not see Maddie. It's 5 lay of hands immediately, and Gael is going to rage.
Fuck. Okay.
Who is the first person that Gael sees?
Oh no.
Who is the first? Is it the lizard folk or is it the other lady?
So it's kind of largely up to you. You're on Tensor's floating disk trying to get through a door. If you go one way, you can get to lizard folk. If you go the other way, you can get to the gunslinger.
Is Gael on his back?
Gail's on your back. You're on your back.
Okay. So Gael would look up, and if Gael was going in head first, he's seeing the lizard folk, right?
No, if you're going in head first, you're seeing the gunslinger.
Oh, good. Gael is going to rage, and Gael is immediately running, and he is grabbing at this person.
Oh. Okay, athletics check.
Advantage because of raging.
They are not trained in either athletics or acrobatics. What'd you get, bud?
No.
Uh-oh. That's a 19 on the die,
Oof,
plus
very
9
good.
for 28.
Oh no, she is trained. I was looking at the wrong sheet. My mistake. She's still not good at it. You will very easily be able to grab her and pin her against the wall.
The noise that you hear from Gael, by the way, is an absolute scream, and for the first time, Maddie and Dea would hear the undertone because it's a visceral reaction. You sound what sounds like a screaming deer. Like that noise you hear the elk make, like almost like the mating call noise out in the wild.
No.
As he runs, and literally, if the wall isn't solid enough, Gail's going through the wall.
No, this is a solid like brick wall. You're okay.
Okay, cool. So that's gonna happen, and Gael is going to be holding her by the throat and pinning her against the wall. I'm assuming that's the end of my turn.
I mean, you have 2 attacks. You
cool.
you have 2 attacks and speaking of free action.
Oh, got it. Gail's then going to move her back and then just absolutely pile drive her into the floor.
Okay, that'd be improvised attack.
Okay.
So just roll strength?
Yep.
Just roll strength.
Yeah.
Just like flat strength.
Ooh. Do I get advantage on that or no? I mean, it's easy doing it reckless. I don't know.
If you're doing
I
it
need
reckless, yeah.
Yeah. Gail's just very angry. All right. That's 12 plus 4 for 16.
Match.
Okay.
So you'll deal 1 plus strength bonus, so that'd be 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage.
And you grab her, slam her on the floor, and she goes, "Oof! Easy, hold on."
Gail's just squeezing.
Gael, wait. We're okay, I think.
Yeah.
Maddie's here.
I'm fine. Please.
Actually, I will point out, Maddie, you're unbound because you were willing. Like you said, you were going to give her your stuff.
Yeah, I gave
you're-
up all
you're-
my stuff.
Yeah, you're unbound.
Yeah.
So I apologize for not making that one clearer. I apologize.
It's okay. It's fine, Gail. Please don't hurt her, please.
What is going on?
We have a plan and it involves you.
Shut
going to be
the
paid.
fuck up.
Okay.
Gail's gonna squeeze even harder.
Look, Gail, look. We just need to cooperate with them. Okay, please don't hurt them. They didn't hurt me at all. Okay.
Gael is going to put his knee right on this lady's sternum.
right above the breastplate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then let off. Just stop choking.
Yeah.
You better have a really good reason for this. Or I'm
Just
gonna make bread from your bones.
Well, there is a very good reason for it. It is not easy to explain unless I have a lot of time, and we have very little time.
Do your best.
Okay. We are running a scam on a very bad man. You are going to make the money from it, and we are going to do something else when that is done.
What is that?
Most likely kill him.
What's his name?
Can you please stop putting your knee on my chest?
Would this be better? I can
Really,
go back
none
to
of them would be
choking
good.
instead. So taking my stuff,
He's part of the plan.
capturing my friends.
It's part of
That's
the plan.
good, cool.
There's no
Bad
other way
plan.
to do this. You'll understand in a bit.
I can speak common. You could have talked.
Most anyone in this situation would not have simply allowed it to go on.
Gail's gonna get right into her face. If you're trying to kill someone who's bad, I'm in.
We're trying to do
Don't
much more than
fuck
that.
with me. That's fine. I protect the light,
That
and I
is fine.
protect my friends. I don't take kindly to this.
There is a very big reason why we thought this would not go well, and you would not simply agree to it.
Gail's gonna let up, but Gail is gonna pick her up by the breastplate and throw her across the room.
Okay, you just kind of like chuck her across the room. She's got dex. She has 20 dex. She just kind of like catches herself and like scoots. But yeah, she's standing up. Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry about.
It is fine. It is fine. It is understandable.
It's kind of the reason why I offered the polymorph, because you.
It is not that easy.
Yeah.
So who is this guy? You didn't answer.
It is his name is Thomas McAllen. No,
What
sorry. Let me double check that name because I think I got that one wrong. Hold on.
Got it.
It's definitely Tomas, but the first part I feel like I didn't do right. Forgive me for this. There's a lot of information I have to keep straight in my head.
Yeah.
The plight of a DM.
Yeah, the constant plight. Trying to remember things. It never ends. Nope, I did do it right. It's Thomas McAllen.
And what do they do?
Never heard of this man in my life.
He's a shitty rich boy who uses his daddy's money to buy women and other people.
Oh.
You don't recognize his last name?
Do I look like I recognize the last name?
No?
Do I recognize his last?
You can roll a history check.
Since I'm from the area. Shoot. Let me pull up my character. History. I'm so good.
Not a damn clue. Not a fucking clue.
Not a damn clue.
Don't recognize it one bit.
Nope.
Just nothing.
Never heard of him before in my entire life.
Thomas McAllen is the son of Director Cobbnet McAllen of Aetherius Industries. He is the current individual who is running Vermilion. This is his son. That is most of the reason why we cannot sell, and why asking people to do this is a very bad idea, because if you say no, we are fucked.
You could have just heard the first part and not have killed him myself.
Can't just kill him. That's part of the reason.
Alright.
You could have told me after whatever it is you needed done and I'd have killed him then.
Yeah, understandable.
Right,
But,
so you're stupid, on top of everything else.
no, we are making the best of the situation, as this is a risky job that we are doing, and it has to do with what will come next.
Maddie, I know that I'm a bit slow at times, right? But this still seems rather stupid to not just say something to us.
Well,
Yeah.
I do see her point, actually. Because if you, as she said, if you go up to someone and say, hey, you want to help us kill someone, a high profile someone, and you say no, you just go and turn them in, and then they're the ones who are dead.
Erudite, you are invisible. And you have been nearby for a chunk of this, and you hear this now.
Okay. I was gonna say, I was like wondering if I could hear anything. I just want you to know that when you said that, I was like, hey, you want me to kill that guy for you?
You want me to kill that guy for you?
I'm invisible, correct? So
Yeah. I mean, it's running out. It's a minute.
yeah, it's running out.
Excuse me. I apologize.
I mean, I can just technically cast just regular invisibility, and that's an hour.
You
I
get
just
to.
can't. Yeah, she's gonna. No, she's not gonna do that, cause. Rudy's kind of like thinking. So I heard this whole thing, like what they're wanting to do.
Yeah.
So Rudy's
And
kind
I
of
will
like,
say, like, you cast invisibility.
yeah,
Okay, good, because you're like, if you did, it was going to go out, and you're going to be visible.
yeah, yeah. I'll cast invisibility.
Just
So-
make a stealth check flat, no advantage, because you've never stopped to actually make a stealth check.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not stealthed at all. I rolled a natural 1.
Oh.
Guess who has
Oh,
high
man.
passive perception?
You know what's fun? I love
The
that
fear
shit.
bug
This is
and
fun.
the road.
You see, you guys. So everybody in the room, Gael, Dea, Maddie, the gunslinger, and the lizard person who's like
I'm
at
gonna
the
knock us
doorway.
off, though.
You guys all hear something go, ah, and like the gunslinger stops and just kind of cocks their head.
Shit. But she's not saying shit. She's like, take it.
Was that one of your friends?
Wow.
Huh?
Was that one of
Shit.
your friends?
She's just gonna walk into the room.
Invisibly.
Yeah, she'll drop it at this point. It's pointless. Okay, I have a question.
Hello, how are you? How did you? Okay. Yes.
I'm the last member that you haven't captured, I guess. I'm Erudite. I'm the wizard. I'm sure you know of me, or whatever. Anyway, my question is, how does you taking our stuff, which I will give you everything except this. I'm not giving you these. You are not getting them. I am sorry. That is non-negotiable. You cannot have them. This is priceless art. It's an artifact. And if it falls into the wrong hands, which some of them have, it could go very, very badly.
It could go very, very badly, but it could also be very, very profitable.
No. You are not getting them. I will give you everything else. I will give you this. I will give you everything else. You cannot have the cauldrons. I'm sorry. That's fine. This is my sticking point. You cannot have them. However, my question to you is, I understand what you're doing, and what's funny, if you had just asked, you would have been fine, because we all hate that company. I'm pretty sure.
We stole from them.
Is that why they want after us?
Who?
Stole from Atreus.
Oh, good for you. No.
They don't.
Okay.
They shouldn't have known that was us.
Yeah, they shouldn't have. My question to you is how is stealing our stuff?
I think we're going to be fake prisoners
No,
or something.
because of what would happen after. Once we get the money, it would be sold without any receipts. So then we just have you call your boss and tell the rest of the Blue Cloaks that you got stolen from by a very well-known individual, and the Blue Cloaks come rolling in.
Oh. Be honest with you? It's kind of brilliant.
I know. And that is why we were banking on a less well-known group. She says, like, looking at the lizard person. Not to be rude about the rest of your people, but not all of them are as, what's the word?
Not all of them have liberated
Fucking
a city.
dangerous.
Not all of them have liberated a city. I understand.
You haven't seen me dangerous yet. You're still breathing.
We know the story. We've heard the stories. You sunk a ship with yourself.
True.
I have
I
heard.
actually forgot about that.
Yeah, it was one of the stories we have heard. You and the rest of your people have you went and you sunk a pirate ship. You fought off the rest of the who was it? Alexander and his men, and you killed the captain.
I don't want to talk about it. Also, I don't like.
We were kind of hoping for just some people who are Blue Cloaks to have wandered in and then just take their stuff and use them to then do this same thing. I probably have told you too much, but it is a bit late now.
Okay, I have a question. Another one. Is it just you two?
No. About this point, Sylviane walks in with Mercy and Ro and Haru.
As we come in, we're just going, you could have just asked us. If you had just asked.
There's no... And this part's going to get confusing because Vivian and Sylviane have the exact same accent because they are both twins and both female physically. So they sound the exact same.
Except one of them looks a little fucked up.
Yeah, one of them looks like they have like a bit of a bruise developing, but that's about it. I will point out to you, she's a fighter. She has a lot of guns.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, seriously.
If you had just... I'm so sure that no matter what this situation is, if you had asked us nicely, we would have helped you. We're not unreasonable.
That's what I said.
I mean... No, she'll just look at Mercy. Rudy will just look at Mercy. They're going after Atreus.
Atreus.
Atreus, sorry.
What have you told them? I told them what I had to. He was going to kill me.
It's true, he was.
I'll push. It's
That's
true.
fair.
I still am
Okay,
probably going
So
to.
what do you know so far? What do you know? What is it? What
Our
have
side
you
or their
been told?
side?
No, this is Sylviane talking to Gael.
We know that you're going after some son of some terrorist bigwig owner fuck who's buying women.
The owner.
The owner, whatever, it doesn't fucking matter because what he's doing is he's buying people.
Oh,
That's
wait.
wrong.
I'm sorry. Buying is in, like, prostitution or buying is in slavery?
I'm
Trafficking.
pretty sure both.
Cool. Hey, Ro, do you want to load, like, your entire gun into the back of someone's head?
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
on any given day.
Aye.
We recognize full well that most of you people, as in blue cloaks or adventurers or what have you, would be fully willing to do this. But the problem is, if we spoke to the wrong one, who was going to sell us out like that, we're all dead, and then every single person who works here is going to be bought back by them.
We literally liberated an entire city in Odella. Just because we could, pretty much. No offense, Rudy.
We weren't banking on you showing up.
But when we showed up, why didn't you just go, oh, hey, one of us wants to see you in the penthouse, and made it like a question and a private space?
We still don't know how you act. Stories and legends don't mean anything. People can lie.
Would you
People
happen to
can
have
sell-
floor plans for this location?
Oh, none at all.
Would you be able to... Would you be able to borrow Mercy's map and also this a piece of paper from Ro and get a copy of the floor plans? Because Atirius is very big about the teleportation circles, and I have a way to prevent them from using that.
Oh yeah, we do.
That would be a good way to find information, but that is not what we are banking on. I believe we will tell you more or less everything, as we have no choice. And I believe my 2 other companions will be coming in shortly, so that is fine.
To say you have no choice is an understatement. The fact that the people in here are not dead from Gael is honestly kind of surprising.
It was close.
I was
think
worried
it's
I'd
because-
have to revive people.
I think it is because you understand partially where we are coming from plan-wise.
Yeah, which would have been great to know before you got half fucking reevaluate your approach to these situations.
You do
especially
understand
with-
why we could not tell most people.
Yeah. I get it. However, you keep talking about legends and how we're big whatever heroes.
You are!
Yeah, cool. I know. It's awesome. I love it. Anyway. But once you know who we are,
I love it.
once you know who we are and what we've done, just like Mercy said, just talk.
Who says you can't be bought out with more money?
Maybe.
I don't.
Let's be
Yeah, no.
let's be totally honest here. The amount of money that I can give you for this from scamming this fuck will be nowhere near the amount of money he would give you if you sold out every single person in this hotel.
What he did is not forgivable, though.
Money can't buy me.
But there
don't
is
need
no way
money.
to know that. From stories and legends, there's no way to know for sure that the person I'm going to be dealing with is going to be simply willing to go with it, or if they're going to be bought out at the drop of a hat.
I feel like we should be insulted that our stories don't do a good enough job, like, securing our legacy.
We have some morals.
I mean, look at Gail and... Maddie, I'm sorry, but you're also one of our moral backbones.
The biggest parts of the story that get reiterated are the part where you killed the captain in one-on-one combat and then sank a ship with yourself.
That's all
Is that
okay.
a way to sink a ship? How
There's
else would you
stories
sink
of-
a ship?
It was the big one, I believe.
It was Gael. It was absolutely Gael. He used his giant hammer as a siege weapon.
But still, those are the stories we hear.
We need to make sure better stories about it start getting out.
Yeah, we need to, like, I don't know, save some fucking baby animals from a tree so that gets spread around.
No,
People
why is
know
there
we
a-
aren't shitheads?
Why is us saving the city in Odella not the biggest story? I mean, they were trying to sell someone's soul to a fiend.
Okay, most people have not heard that one over here.
Yeah, I don't think that got out.
This
we
is
need to start.
this is
We need a
Chronona.
PR person.
What?
Haru,
We should get, like, a newsletter. No.
What the fuck? This conversation is turned.
Haru, do you know anyone who's like in public relations that we could use?
I don't want to be known.
Certainly in
We don't really-
Siorge, but not in every continent.
Damn.
I don't want to be
And
in papers.
To be fair, I don't think we have a choice.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you can keep my name out of it, though.
But now that we're all here, why don't we discuss the exact specifics of this plan and see if there are ways to improve.
I'm gonna be honest. I'd rather wait for the other people that they said, because I don't want to have to repeat this again.
We are here. We are here. And walking in is two people. One, a short gnomish woman who has signs of acid scarring on one side of her face, and actually a good chunk of her face has been replaced with like gold plating, as well as the eye itself. And following behind her is Venus.
Oh God.
No, it's an awful team.
Bro. Mercy as is having this. Bro. You can't just listen to them because she's pretty.
I was already on board.
So
Maddie.
Venus is currently wearing the corset section of her outfit, but she is currently wearing like loose pants to cover up the lowers.
How's Maddie?
I don't want to talk about it.
Matt is vehemently not making eye contact.
Gael is going to step over to the door, is going to close the door, and put his back to the door.
So Venus is actually going to be the one stepping up against you.
Gael is just going to move her out of the way.
She'll athletics check against you, man.
Okay.
Fight.
Check.
Okay.
I kind of want to see her win because I think
I
it'd be
want.
funny.
I want to.
What'd you roll?
24 total.
Cool.
Oh, so
Wait a second.
close.
She rolled a 6 on the die.
She has a plus 17 to athletics.
Jesus Christ!
Did she choose expertise
She
in
has
athletics?
She has expertise in athletics.
Oh, because
Oh
she's
my
a showman. She wants to be
God.
able to do.
Damn.
I love this bitch.
So you go and move Venus, but you realize it's like moving a boulder. Like her feet are planted and they don't move. She just like scoots on the floor.
Mhm.
Insight scene from Full Metal Alchemist where it's like, yeah, post arm wrestle, it's like the thumbs up.
And she's about a 6 foot tall woman, and she is ready to make eye contact with no problem.
That's fine.
But she is also blocking the door.
Alright. At least the door ain't gonna move.
No, it will not. Yes, Mercy.
Mosey's gonna go. So, start talking fast because Gail's still pissed, and it's hard to tell when he decides he's done listening to something. No offense, bud.
None taken.
Would you like the full story or the partial story? And this is coming from the gnomish woman.
I mean, we got nothing else to do.
All right. So if that's the case, then first off, I'll give you a rundown of everyone who's here. My name is Erin Helid. She points to Venus and says, "That is Chiara Marl. There's Sylvian and Vivian Laura, and our lizard friend over there is Irsharise."
Could you type those?
Yes.
Please God.
Oh, I pull
like,
out my
yeah.
notebook.
Erin, can you please write this down in the chat?
Yeah. So I will say you're not going to be happy with me about the spelling on Erin, but also it is
Irish.
It's Celtic.
Celtic.
Yeah.
It looks like they added in more letters, but also that was probably the original spelling.
Yeah.
I mean, at least it's phonetic.
Yeah, Erin. I saw that and went, oh, it's Erin. Erin, Irsharise.
That's the one I'm gonna have problems with.
I don't blame you. Chiara Marlowe,
I'm just gonna call it Ewish.
And to make it clear, Sylvian is the
Pretty lady.
The pretty seductive one. Vivian is the gunslinger security officer. So the full story is pretty simple. Thomas McAllen, son of director Cobnett McAllen, is an owner of one of the casinos over here. He has gained a bit of a reputation for selling and buying women and men for trafficking of a sort. A majority of my employees are people we have pulled loose from his operation. You'll see many of the folks here do not see him very kindly, and understandably. And the plan was very simply to sell the stuff of one of you all, one of your blue cloaks, to him, leave no receipt for the purchase so he couldn't put the blame on me or one of us, and then have you lot contact your boss and then get the rest of the blue cloaks to roll in and kill him. Or arrest him, either way.
We won't need to call back up.
I would recommend you do. But simply for the case of making it look official. Do you understand?
It's because we don't have our cloaks on us.
Well, that and also they're taking all of our shit. So how would we go in and fight and get our shit back?
Oh, that's fair.
We were going to keep one of your communication thingies. Look, we were not going to sell the big scary, the big important things. She was already holding on to the pig. You're going to hold on to your little dragon.
As I've said, I am willing to give everything except for these.
That gives more reason to go after him, though.
No, those aren't something blue cloaks are even allowed to deal with. That's outside of our business.
Everything else you can have. You cannot have that.
I will need a persuasion check from Erudite.
God.
Can she have advantage since I said something?
Yep.
I can at least give you that. I can't give you anything else.
Anyone else want to help me out?
That's the only thing we really
I
have.
can't give you double advantage.
No, there's no such thing as double advantage. Someone else can roll later on, but the DC will rise.
That's fine.
19 total.
That's not bad for you.
Yeah, it's not. I rolled
not bad at all for
plus
someone who's not a charisma character.
No, I rolled an 18. Sorry. 17 plus 1.
You're going up against Erin. She is not the expertise monster like everybody else. That's a 19 match.
Fuck. No, I rolled an 18 total, not 19.
Oh, 18 total. Oh! No.
Yeah, I rolled a 17 on the die plus 1. I think I have plus 1. If I have plus 2, then, but I think it's a plus 1.
It's probably a plus 1.
Yeah.
It's not that simple. But those are the broad strokes of the plan. We are going to, after taking your stuff, put you temporarily out of commission. You couldn't speak with other people, you couldn't get in the way of the plan, you couldn't stop this from occurring, so the stuff would be sold, and then we would come in contact with you and ensure that he could be drawn and quartered.
I know we just had this situation with Rudy, but I'm just gonna tell you right now, you're not taking this gun out of my hands. I'm sorry, it's...
How about we put together a list of items that cannot fall into other people's hands for the safety of probably this entire city?
Not even that. Mine is, if it falls into... There are very dangerous people looking for this item. If it goes out of my sight, it runs the risk of being found by dangerous people. An item like this has been found by someone very dangerous already, and I cannot run that risk. I have to understand
Mercy.
that.
Yeah, Mercy's got a running list of questions, so let's get through these.
Aye.
1. Why are they getting these people they're trafficking in out of just pure curiosity?
Have you paid attention to the... Oh, no, you're tourists.
The empty houses.
Empty
There's
houses,
empty
poor
houses.
districts.
Mm-hmm.
Easy targets.
Okay.
She hadn't seen them. She hadn't
2.
run through the city.
How are they bringing them into the places that they're selling them?
At least they have cots here.
Let's go with number 3.
Apparently.
Are the city officials working with them?
Not all of them.
Ah,
If you had... if this had gone to plan, you'd have met a few that... Well, one of them that we had working with us.
Oh, they should give us a list of the names of the ones that aren't good. Gail, you up for maybe bringing down some bastards?
It's easier to... The ones that are good and the ones that we don't know about.
That's fine. Number 3. Why is our stuff so important to them?
Hold on. Jolly?
I'm just asking, when do you expect this, like, thing to happen? Because we had to meet folks, and, you know, we kind of have to tell them we're occupied with other things.
Knowing how the ocean blue cloaks tend to operate, we would have put you guys out of commission for about 8 hours so you couldn't do anything to cause trouble. Had you come back, within about a day to 2 days, the ocean blues would have come rolling in as fast as possible, and ta-da.
Do you want us to just directly call some of the Ocean Blues? We have a couple of their numbers.
That would be great, but you still want to get your boss involved because it's your boss. What was the other...
What time is it over there right now?
Don't look at me! I don't know!
We've called them at worse times.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's probably about noon, actually, in fairness.
The time isn't what I was saying. He's not going to be happy
Oh,
about.
no.
It's, the
It's
fact that
another
we're
big
doing this
thing.
fucking shit again.
What were
We've already
the
made
other...
him.
Sorry, what were the other 2 questions again, just from my mind?
Oh, I have more about it. I don't. Did Maddie have
No,
any
no,
more?
it was
No,
question
no.
2 and question 3, I mean.
Oh no, there was more than that. I'm asking more as they come up.
Okay.
These are just the ones I wrote down. Why does he want Blue Cloak stuff?
It's not that he wants blue cloak stuff, he just wants stuff.
He doesn't
But
know that it's
you
going
can-
to be Blue Cloak stuff.
Exactly. He doesn't know whose stuff he's just bought, which makes it a perfect pin job.
Okay, so why does it matter if he doesn't take certain things of ours? Like, he doesn't know what he's getting yet. We'll make
It's-
sure it's still stuff that's recognizably ours, but...
It's true, it doesn't matter, but at the same time, better stuff makes it easier to make the sale that, oh, they took all your shit and you went in and got it back. And then you had the reason to find everything else that was going on.
Okay, hard stop. Gonna say this, and I'm sure all my friends will agree with me. There are a few things you absolutely can't take, and that's not a question, and we won't work with you if you try to take them. It is more than just a matter of, oh, we don't want to part with our things. There are things we have that falling out into the world, out of our hands, out of our sight, out of our minds, could cause a lot of people to die, like Rudy said. And I'm gonna add on to that. Ro will shoot you if someone tries to take that gun from her hand. I can't control that.
The only thing I'll add on to this is a simple matter of pointing out there's no way he'll be able to sell it to anybody in a matter of 24 to 48 hours.
Doesn't matter. If he's got anyone smart with him, he'll be able to figure some shit out.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to need a persuasion check from you.
Hold on. It is something that influences the very psyche of the person who has it in their possession, and even without knowing what it is, that could lead them to make impulse decisions that cause mass havoc.
Okay, that I will allow for advantage.
Cool. Why are we letting one of our worst rollers make...
I don't know.
That's basically what I said before.
I'm gonna burn my last luck point. We're gonna be forced to take a long rest. Just
Okay.
to see what I get.
You have 9 out of 10.
No,
luck
shush
left?
you.
Holy shit.
16 plus 9.
25.
25. Okay. Let me roll her insight against you. I hope she rolls poorly. Because you're making good points. This is me playing a character. Yeah, okay. Alright. That's fair. That's fair. But still, nonetheless, that's the overall plan. What goes on past that point is not necessarily your problem for you, I suppose.
Maz is gonna look at the others. I'm AKA out of character. Anyone else got anything to say?
Rose making an itemized list of every single thing she has on her person so that she knows that when her shit gets back, everything's still there.
Yeah.
Please don't. You do not have to do that out of character. I will just note that there are some things that you will not have in your disposal.
Rudy's already taking off like her. I have to. Connor, you're gonna have to adjust my my AC a little bit.
Yeah,
I
you're
think
still
you can
dropped by
turn
1, right?
off
One, yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
in
you
your
can turn
item
off an
list.
effect.
Okay. But yeah, Rudy will start taking off like her bracelet, the toque, whatever it is, whatever you call it.
The toque.
Every time.
Blaze.
Leave me alone. Like the she'll give
The torque.
everything, everything except the pauldrons. She will give up. She doesn't have to give up her spell book, right? Her spell book and her wand. They want.
I'll make it clear. We don't really care all that much about non-magical stuff. It doesn't sell for them for that much. And for the most part, a good chunk of this is also taking him for a ride.
I have another question. One more thing. You mentioned that we'd be compensated.
Yes.
How much?
No idea. It depends entirely on how much your stuff sells for.
Okay.
Don't worry, guys. I think we got a hole in this one. And Rose pulls out the pearl.
Oh, that's true.
What the fuck?
I have been waiting.
What is that?
Well, that's a long story.
It's a
but
really big fucking pearl.
we got it appraised back when we were Odella at this nice little shop.
Yeah, you're gonna make a fortune.
And the hot lady said it was worth more money than she could possibly give us.
Yes, he can give you plenty.
Well, not only do you get to sell it and get the money, you get it back to sell it a second time.
I can sell it 2 times. Okay, yeah.
Well, you're not going to just take I know. I'm willing to trust you, but at the same time, how do I know you're not? This isn't a trap. Like, how do I?
I can actually speak for this one. I made this one hold the stick of truth.
Oh, okay.
Also,
What do you-
if my war pick doesn't come back, they will be ended.
How about this? Udi, if this will make you feel better, because I know we're going to be forced to have a long rest, so I don't give a shit about doing this. Mercy's going to cast Zone of Truth in general. Because that was actually a spell I had prepped.
It is a charisma saving throw?
Yeah.
Or is it wisdom?
Let me double check.
Please do.
Charisma saving throw.
Cool. Vivian? It's only a 10. Sylvian?
Have to be to 17 overall, by the way.
It's a 23.
I know she's already telling the truth that we made her. hold the stick.
Kiara?
Yeah.
That is only a 15.
You also
Kiara's
know
17.
if people succeed.
That's only an 8. They're smart, not charismatic. 29.
Mercy's gonna, as she says this, I know that one's already telling the truth. I made her hold the stick. That one not as much, but the rest of them have to talk truthfully.
Are you gonna double cross us?
No.
It would be suicide to double cross us at this point.
Alright. We can find them wherever they go.
It's just not smart.
Oh, that's true, Gail. We could find them wherever they go.
Who
Wait a
cares?
second. Hey,
Also, you say that wouldn't be smart. What are you doing now?
Well, we kind of have to.
Hold on.
At this point, there's not much of a choice.
Either way, we're here now, and I'm ready to kick this guy's ass. Can I be untied now?
Yes. Sorry about that. It was just a precaution in case we managed to get along with the way that the plan was intended to go.
Yeah, this is much better for you guys than you think. Well, can you give them one of your pieces of paper? Show me what he looks like. Think about his face.
Well, that's easy, and she'll just. That's easy. She knows exactly what he thinks. I know exactly what he looks like.
Cool. When you guys leave, I'm gonna figure out some shit about him.
Haru will give the portable hole and the potion of vitality as on them. His other magic items are all like less than 100 gold worth, and the only other stuff he has on him is base stuff.
I forgot, you don't have a lot of shit on you, do you?
He is also not giving any of the stuff from the fish people because that can potentially create a new resurgence of the Lord of the Sea.
Yeah, that's very fair.
He is not giving the Sand of Creation because the guy's just gonna waste it all trying to make money out of it. And he is not giving the tuning fork attuned to Elysium because Atirius.
Yeah, they would know.
Weird how this got stolen.
Those-
Actually, when you hold back the tuning fork, she's gonna go, what about that?
This was stolen from them not that long ago.
Never mind.
Anything, actually anything, because I think I still
Never
have the
mind.
pen. I have the pen that we took. Like anything that we took from them is staying with us.
Yep. Apart from those items and the stuff around his neck, which is basically worthless, the potion of vitality and the portable hole are the only things worth more than 100 gold on his person.
I was thinking it through, and I was about to say, did you take it from over in Odela? Then I realized there's no way in hell that's still going to work because you guys were over there, weren't you? Yeah, no, never mind. Keep it. Just keep it hidden.
Keep it secret. Keep
Keep it safe. Gail, what are you giving? Jace? I thought Jace froze for a second there. I was like,
No, Jason, you both can stand very still. It's alarming.
yeah, it's a skill.
Alright. Gail's gonna unhook the hammer and literally just drop it on the floor. One of you can pick that up.
Kiara's gonna catch it, no problem.
Alright. Take both of the enchanted javelins. Let's see. What else can Gail give? The other problem is that some of the stuff is very unique.
I think it might be a good question of what won't you give them?
Gail's not giving up the eye.
Fair.
Gail's not giving up any of his jewelry.
The bone jewelry.
Well, yeah, or any of the jewelry in his ears, or any of his jewelry.
Fair.
None was getting given up. We could give the bag of holding.
I'll tell you right now, that will make this so much easier. It makes it easier for me to transport it, and it makes it easier for me to make the sell. Also, to be honest, something like that, pretty valuable.
Alright.
It's up to you.
No. We'll do it.
Okay. Like I said, it is up to you. You're
Says-
about what? 3 times my size. I'm not gonna try and argue. This is a gnome, by the way.
Yeah. It's not that. I'm interested in taking this guy down. Having stuff there, slow him down. There's a lot to go through. It'll slow down how quick he'd be able to get a sail together. That much I know.
The sale will be
Besides-
easy. Him selling it's gonna be tough. Smart man.
Alright. the other part of this is depending on how much goes missing, that's gonna add to the what we take back from you.
What missing?
If
We've no
any
intention
items
of.
go missing.
Oh, that's not gonna happen.
If any items go missing, I take the cost of that from your bodies.
Yes. Look, I know. It's not gonna go missing. There's no way in hell he'll be able to sell all that stuff in that short of amount of time. It's just not possible. Unless he starts doing something stupid like chugging your potions, which would be fucking idiotic.
We should slip in a vial of poison.
Do you want to stick a vial of poison in there? I won't argue. If he starts drinking random potions, I'll be fine with it.
If he's dumb enough to do it.
Actually,
I do have some Elysium wine.
that we could put poison into.
I don't know what that is, but Elysium's a different plane, right?
Yeah,
Sure.
it's very nice wine.
It
Real
seems
good
like such a
wine.
shame to waste that.
That's kind of where my mind went immediately after we said it. I was like, oh.
But we
I
could get
feel
he doesn't
very
drink-
sad to make something like that go to waste.
Hmm.
How about you just sell it and hope he doesn't drink it?
He drinks it. I'm getting it back out of
We're
him
already
somehow.
killing
Oh, you'll
him,
get it
don't
back
worry.
out of him one way or another.
We're already gonna kill him. Watch. Gail, are we gonna kill him?
Oh, we are.
See, our moral compass is saying we're allowed.
Not our moral comments.
We got the go ahead.
He's our emotional backbone.
Okay, Maddie, can we kill him?
Please.
Yes.
Our moral back-
Ask nicely first, children. By the way, I realize we've gone over our normal break time. Do you guys want to take a break, or should we just keep rolling?
I mean, we'll just tell you what we're gonna give you. I don't think it's super necessary.
Okay, so yeah, in that case, let's take a break here, and then we'll deal with what happens next in about 5 to 10 minutes.
All
Sound good?
right.
Mhm.
Okay. Also, thanks for the raid game.
Yeah,
Chef.
thanks for the raid, bro.
Appreciate it. We're gonna go on break just real quick. We'll be right back.
Just a quick little break.
And on that note, welcome back in, everybody.
Jill and Jace in sync did that.
It's the non-binary energy.
It's the
It's
the
too
hive
powerful.
mind.
It's kind of.
So you guys have given up a vast majority of your stuff, with the exception of non-magical or worthless items. Yes.
Can we? When
Oh,
Ro
yeah.
takes out the frog,
Ro, you are handing over this box of frogs, which you can very faintly hear it going.
and what other noise?
And then in the process of doing so, you realize, oh shit, there's something you stole from Aterius in there. Not just the frog, because I'm pretty sure also the ring that you stole from them is also in there.
Oh, the one that says "Do not put on in case of emergency."
Yeah.
Unless it's an emergency.
Hmm.
It's the one that we're pretty sure is cursed, but lets you breathe no matter what.
Yeah, so that one's also in there. You know it. So you have to take that out. And in the process of opening the box, you hear, "Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal," from the frog. And everybody's heads turn at the singing frog that's been brought out of a box. And
Oh, I
Ro
forgot.
can't shut up.
Well, I forgot you had that.
He never stops.
At least we'll have entertainment.
For the first hour, this will be fun. For the next 7, I'm not so sure.
Put it in a bag. Put it in a bag.
Does it breathe? Will it die if I put it in a bag that doesn't have air?
You use the ring in the same box with it, and then it's fine.
I don't know, because
That's-
Bro's bag.
That's how he was left in a box in Aterius. It was put in a box with that ring next to it.
You could always shove it in your fucking gunpowder-filled fanny pack,
So
and then
sorry,
keep
little
that.
guy.
It's good. So you put the ring in there with the frog, and that frog's gonna come out smelling like cordite when you're done.
It's
all I got.
We have other non-magical bags.
Whatever. It's already in there.
Question before you guys leave.
Yes.
Can one of you cash me out? I want a lot of money from one of you.
Oh, we'll do that when this is done.
I don't think they realized I was making a joke.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah. Sorry. So you've got two options. One, you stay in the penthouse and only in the penthouse and you don't get to leave. Two, you stand on that platform there, and she kind of points to one section of the room, and you can get back to your boat in about 8 hours.
I don't know, the penthouse is kind of nice.
I like the penthouse. Do we get
Room
what's
service?
the room service? Do we get room service?
We've got a magical alternative that will make this a lot easier for you all to deal with.
If you give us room service, I'm happy to be in
On the house.
Wait,
Yeah,
is there
on the
alcohol?
house.
Is there alcohol? Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Gail, you're good.
So everything is like no cost because we are letting you.
Actually,
rob
you need to give
us.
us back the money we paid for it.
For what?
What?
Didn't you guys pay for this room?
I was being a
Penthouse?
shitbird though. It was funny.
Dea paid for it herself.
Oh, then never mind.
God. Also, I can just do a mansion, you guys.
Yeah, but penthouse.
Like literally, okay, it's like taking your own house wherever you go on vacation. That's not fun.
Okay.
That's not
Ro
fun.
gets
Rudy.
it.
No, in fact, okay, look. If you guys are going to cooperate with us, the penthouse will be available for you whenever. And
cool, we
if
just
you're
gotta
gonna
do-
be, you'll be stuck in there for 8 hours, or you'll go down there and at least have something to do.
So, penthouse party?
Whatever everyone else wants to do, I'm on board.
No, actually, you're not on board. We're not going back to the ship.
On second thought, I will go to the other location alone, without mercy. No.
Look, I can't help it. It's in my DNA.
Mercy, if
that
you
is.
would like to cash out, I can take them down there for you.
No, you can't.
It was
I
more
can.
a
Just,
joke.
just let me handle it.
It was,
I
I'm
can't
not gonna
because
ask
they
a question if
wouldn't
I
always
do
be.
it. Just let me handle it.
it was just kind of like a light in the tension. I don't think they get it.
We were on a
Go to the
casino.
penthouse, you guys.
Penthouse.
Is it gonna be the penthouse for all of you?
I think so.
Maddie.
Gail?
Do we have to stay in the penthouse for the entire day?
8 hours. Yes.
I mean, it's already evening.
Like I said, it's you either go in the penthouse or you go down there. Either you stay there and out of people's sight, or you go down there out of people's sight. That's it.
Fine. Just stay at the penthouse.
It's just a short while. Let's take a nap. It'll fly right by.
I was going to sleep, actually.
That is good. You have succeeded in subverting encounters. Alright, so if that's the case, penthouse is over there. Forgive us, this is probably one of the few cases we're going to be locking the doors from the outside. You can't leave. That's very important, alright? Please.
What if someone lights fire to the casino?
That's different. If that happens, do some magic thing to make sure, one, the casino doesn't burn down, and two, you don't die.
What if the vents fill with bugs? And
What?
What if something? There's a lot of extenuating circumstances.
What the
here, say,
fuck
"Don't
is
ever
wrong
leave
with
the
you
room."
all?
We've seen some shit.
We have seen some bit. To answer what's wrong, most of these people, I don't think they would ask these dumb questions. It's mainly sometimes Gail when he's not pissed, but you really pissed off Gail, so you're not getting his funny side.
Alright, fine. Go into the penthouse. Go. We're gonna deal with the rest of this, and you're gonna get your money, and we'll go from there.
By the way,
Wait,
forgiveness is dependent on the outcome.
no shit.
Gail's gonna walk in.
All right.
So when should we call our boss?
So you got 8 hours. So you guys, you guys go into the penthouse, and the doors are locked behind you. One way in, no way out.
There's always a way out with
I will
Gael.
point out you have somebody with teleporting magic.
Yeah, shut up.
Some ways out.
Some ways out.
in.
Planar travel, teleportation, busting down the doors.
Yeah, I
picking the
know. Shut
locks.
up. It was a joke.
Got option.
Fucking horse.
Really wanted to.
So-
We could.
You guys have 8 hours. So what do you want to do? Yes.
Almost immediately after the door shuts, Mercy's pulling out the cat book and summoning Jim.
Okay. So you that's actually a good question. Let me double check one thing, because they do have a spell.
They have forbiddance.
No, it's not
Plot
forbidden.
twist.
Let me
It's
summon
something-
Jim!
It's something else I have to look over.
I need to ask him an important question.
Don't tell him that we've been robbed. Do not tell the cat.
That's not gonna be in the list of things Mercy says.
This
The
would
question-
technically not be robbed, but swindled if we were talked into
Aggressively
giving
borrowed
up
from.
possessions.
Question, did they take my bombs, by the way?
Yes. Like I
I
said,
thought they would.
anything that you did not tell me is gone.
I wanna summon
Okay.
Jim.
Um.
Or else this book is pointless.
Okay. I'll allow that one to work in that way because I'd also do the same thing for you guys. Okay. You're able to summon Jim.
Hey, bud.
Fuck.
You weren't doing
What
anything
am I doing
important, right?
I was doing something important.
It's fine. I'll let you go back in like a minute. Just got a question for you.
Hmm.
Per se, we are planning on killing someone really, really bad here soon.
Mhm.
Do you need to do anything special to take his soul?
What?
You know, So I skimmed all the prison records of the island, and I saw the people you took and what kind of people they were, and the guy we're gonna kill lines up pretty well with them.
Okay.
I wanted to know if you needed another soul.
It would certainly make things easier. It's a whole ordeal. I'd have to be present for it, and in the case of my current form, it involved a lot of ritual work more than anything.
We wanted a quick death for him, mainly for satisfaction.
Let me check this. Let me double check one spell.
Look, he'll be tortured for a very long time if Jim takes the soul.
If we gentle repose, stuff him in a bag of holding, and then bring him to you, would you be able to do it?
That's a good question.
I
Does the soul linger on the body?
We're getting very close to an ethical discussion again.
Technically-
we know how these go.
You need, for most revival spells, you need the body to bring it back. For true resurrection,
You don't know much about
technically
anything.
speaking, I think
You don't. You only
You-
need to know the name for true resurrection.
Well, my other option would have been a spell, but I can't cast it.
Sorry, bud.
Can't.
I was gonna.
Yeah, he can't cast Soul Cage right now, so.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
It was.
I was just gonna go. Sorry, bud. I was trying to get you another soul.
Hmm.
there are actually magical items capable of doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my other thought. You know, you could actually bind someone's soul into your skin with a tattoo. You can do it with demons and fiends too.
No, I'm good.
Sorry.
Also, Jace.
Yes.
Music, you hear it?
Yeah.
Okay,
We're
good.
good.
Just checking.
Actually, if Rudy got the spell scroll for Soul Cage, she could learn it and prepare it.
Fortunately, I don't have access to that, so.
Figured out offer. Sorry, Jim.
I just remembered something.
And she's gonna close the book.
Oh fuck.
This would have been perfect time to do it.
I need to shoot a message to Maddie and Gail. Yeah. I need to send you guys a message.
That's never a good thing.
Fear.
Fear.
Dun, 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 dun. Let's roll a die to see how bad it's gonna be.
Not great.
Not great. How bad's it gonna be for Gail? Not bad for
Bad.
Gail. How bad's it gonna be for Maddie?
A little bit worse than for
So it's gonna be for Maddie, not Gail.
Dice tell all.
Yeah, this is what we do when we mute and you just see us rolling dice. We're asking the dice questions.
How bad is this entire operation gonna go?
A natural 20!
It's gonna go fucking
Magic
awesome,
8
yeah.
Ball, tell me what I want to know.
Oh, we do also have a magic 8 ball. We use it sometimes.
Yeah,
You
it's
do.
very tiny.
I know, I've seen you.
Look, we're
That's
like
fun.
children.
Tiny magic 8 ball.
Deleting things from my.
Jace, give me a second. I'm sending you and Maddie a message. But you guys have 8 hours. Tell me what you want to do.
I'm really mad because I don't have magic paper and I need to copy a spell. Fuck. I didn't buy any. That's my fault. So whatever.
Are you
Gail's gonna take his Ikla and just start, like, put a couple gouges in the wall.
Aw.
Gail.
I got my raisins.
Would you rather use my carving tools I have?
No, because I don't want to break them.
That's fair.
Him.
Well, yeah.
I heard how he was. I didn't see it, but I heard it, and it was.
Yeah,
Be
he
fair.
fucking choke slammed that half elf.
I want to point out something real quick. When me, Ro, and her were in the elevator, we literally said to her, if you had asked Gael, there was a 50-50, he would have given you his stuff immediately. If you just said, I need it for a purpose.
But there was also a 50% chance he would say no and turn them in.
No, because Gael doesn't turn people in. I don't think
They don't know that.
Gael.
They don't know that.
Gail, this is
They've
important.
explained it like 3
Hold on.
times.
Gael, how do you feel about authority figures?
I don't like them. They're all wrong.
I know that.
ACAB.
They don't.
Also, anyone who can get bought out with money. It's just weak.
Can you be bought out anymore? I don't actually know.
It would take a lot. And I mean, like,
Break the entire world economy a lot.
yeah. And at that point, I would just buy the means to get back at the person that bought me out and help you. It's a whole double crossing situation.
Sure, that's fair.
That works. You have an ulterior motive. That's different.
I got 2 motivations, and they both start with M: morals and money.
You have morals.
You want to say that again? You wanna?
Why was that first one a bit strained?
Morals. I'm so full
It's
of.
a hard word to pronounce.
It's yeah.
Hold
It's
on.
a difficult
Hold
one.
on. I need to make sure I'm thinking of the right thing. Do you mean morals and then like?
Not the fucking mushrooms. Not
Morels.
the fucking no.
I couldn't stop myself.
It's actually my motivations are mushrooms.
I had to check that. You have bougie taste.
I got mushrooms on my mind, motherfucker.
Apparently, does Maddie have a question for Ro?
Oh, right. So Ro, you said someone checked on the pearl.
Oh, this is big lady. She was
She was hot.
pretty hot.
She's
Like-
trying to like have that poker face. Do you know their name that you talked to?
I feel like she told us, but it's escaping
Is
me.
it Julianne? Maybe, was that the name? Is that right? Does that sound right?
Sounds right. What was the name of the shop?
Oh, that's a good question. Jillian doesn't remember that one.
Jessica doesn't either.
Something about angels. Or wait, something.
Question.
The Angels is the other one.
Oh, whatever the one was called.
Maddie has a really poor poker face. Can we insight check this?
She's literally hyperventilating. Do you want to insight?
It's deception versus insight.
I feel like I should medicine check.
Is she
You know,
disadvantaged because
I'm
she's
gonna
hyperventilating?
not. Yeah, no, I'm disadvantaging because this is something very.
I'm also inciting.
Are you having a heart attack?
You got a dirty
No,
one.
I got a
no,
dirty
no.
20.
Hang on. Deception.
I rolled
Sorry,
another
need-
5 for insight.
That it still wouldn't even.
Well,
It
no.
wouldn't even matter anyway. I mean, I could roll at disadvantage if I wanted.
Yeah, I mean, if you...
to.
Yeah, no.
It's-
Ro knows, Mercy doesn't.
You good? What's you look a little kind of sweating a little bit. What's going on? Do you know her?
No. I don't
Mm.
know how to put that way.
I mean, we always just go back.
How long
Go
have we
home.
been here, out of curiosity? This is an important question.
Huh?
Oh, well, no, we changed rooms, so I'm pretty sure. So Zone of Truth would not be active in here.
My question is that when you
Fair
went
enough.
shopping, how much did you tell her?
I mean, I told her about the pearl.
Okay.
I think that's where Day and I went to get Day's jewelry.
Okay.
There was a tall lady there, yeah.
It's also where we got the jewelry on my horns.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really go around telling jewelers our life's.
I think we mentioned we were going to be going to Vermune, but that's...
Yeah. I didn't give any personal details that weren't mine to give. Why? What's up? Do I need to go back and kill her?
No,
Like,
no.
the way you're acting makes it feel like we need to go back there and
No.
burn
No.
it to the ground.
No. Ro. No. Please, don't. She's my aunt.
You have more ants?
How many?
Wait.
Hmm.
That's 4 we know of.
4 ants.
The 3 in Elysium and her.
Yes. Or she's big.
She's big.
She's big.
Do you think the ones in Elysium would kick her ass, or would she kick theirs? 'Cause she's pretty big.
Don't talk about her, please. I swear to God. Why?
You kick her ass. I don't. Is it? I'm assuming from the way you're reacting, this isn't like a happy, like, oh, that's my aunt.
No, I don't like her.
That's fair. She was kind of mean to me.
She kind of give you us dirty looks if we had walked in dirty, don't you think?
Yeah, I had dirty hands, and she was like, don't touch anything. I was like, I wasn't planning on it. But yeah, okay, yeah, I don't like her. You don't like her, I don't like her. That's how this
Okay.
whole team dynamic works.
I
Don't
just
think
want to
family.
make sure she doesn't know that.
Yeah, no.
Okay, good.
Spilled no beans.
Mhm.
Kept them close to the can of beans. There was gonna be a metaphor there.
Hey, bud, do you want something to drink?
More than most.
Fucking analogy.
I kept them close to the can.
Ro kept them in the snack pouch.
Snack pouch stayed zipped. No beans escaped.
Gross.
What's Gail carving, out of curiosity?
Gail just carved some lines into the wall out of frustration.
Okay.
Oh. Should I go to Gael? Then, Gael? What you
Michelle's
doing, bud?
raising her hand.
No, it's fine.
I'm just carving.
You're carving? Yeah, I know we're in a sticky situation.
It's not so much sticky. I'm just
Hmm.
I'm trying not to just kill them all.
Yeah.
Because part of it, I want to help them.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not doing it the right way. At all. This isn't the right way to do this. We're being taken advantage of. And the problem is I know what happens when you start getting taken advantage of. It's not going to stop. So part of me is fine helping. But the other part of me, when this is all done, honestly, I want to kill them all and send a message. Don't fucking do this to us again.
You're not planning on killing the Wallflower ladies, are you? Or are you talking about the guy?
I'd sooner be done killing all of them. My only worry with this is what happens when somebody else needs our help. The stories of what we've done so far have gotten out. Somebody else thinks, well, we can get Fortune's Blade to help us. So, instead of talking to us, they come up with some half-brained, idiotic scheme where all of a sudden, we're gonna capture them, and then we're gonna come up with some awful plan, and they're just gonna help us because they're good people.
We'll see.
Besides, I can never drink again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm going along with it for now. But this isn't my way. And I don't like it. They may have the right reasons, but they're not doing the right thing.
Yeah. It wasn't their smartest decision, but...
No. They're making us take all the risk.
Pretty much. What are we gonna do about Marks, by the way?
I don't know. I'd like to get him here. I think he deserves a shot at it. But we gotta figure out the spell anyway. I'll be able to throw that in for the bargain, so at least we have that part of it solved.
The true resurrection thing?
Aye.
Hmm.
If we know the how, then we can go from there and figure out if we're gonna do it or not.
Right. Is that even possible? Where we're at?
Oh no. At least doing this spell, that's not gonna happen for a while. Especially if shit like this keeps popping up. We won't have enough time. But if we know the how, think of it this way. The best way I can explain it. If we have the key to open the door, we can still make the choice whether we're going to open the door or not. We're not obligated to open the door. We're not on any timetable to open the door. But at least we have the key. And we can do that.
I'm just wondering if we did the right... Not.
Did we kidnap a bunch of people and then ask them to help us?
No. No.
No.
No.
No. I think we can still do the right thing. Because we always have a choice. There's always a choice. And as long as we have the choice and we're making the choice, we can still do the right thing. I think more importantly than anything, we have to make sure we still have choices.
Right.
And as long as we have the choice, I think we can still make the right choice.
Okay. Do you think anyone would know how to resurrect a god?
I think people do. I think it's gonna be hard to find. We've met gods. We've walked ancient cities. We've gone to different planes. Met beings with all sorts of powers. We're on our way now to meet up with individuals who have these artifacts that are powerful enough to change the entire balance of power on the material plane. I'm sure somebody knows.
Have we tried asking?
No, not yet, but after all this is done, I'm pretty sure they're going to do everything they can to help us with everything that we need.
Okay.
It's worth an ask, if nothing else, Matt.
Yeah.
It's worth an ask, if nothing else. If they don't know, that's fine. Maybe they'll know a way to get a hold of somebody, or they might have some sort of network to help us. I can guarantee you, whoever knows how to do that is staying far away from all of these powers that are about right now. Because they're all bad. They're doing nothing good. So, like it or not, and I think that might be the reason why I didn't just snap the one's neck. These are the people that need our help.
Okay. I mean, yeah. I think she's just gonna like leave the room for a bit and ponder about what Gail said. I think right now she's gonna try to get a hold of at least one of the Wallflower ladies.
Got it. How would you like to try and do that, out of curiosity?
I guess not. I'm gonna assume someone is in front of the door, right?
Okay. You knock on the door and you hear a voice go, "Yep."
I need to talk to shit, what was the gnome lady's name?
Erin.
Yeah.
Erin, Helen.
Okay, look, I can't say the name.
You like dags?
No.
I had half a mind.
Do you like dags?
You like dags?
I always do it and I feel like I'm chewing. I hate
Like
doing that
dags.
voice.
I
Like
love that
dags.
voice.
Right. Okay, so is it possible to have, a word with Erin for maybe a little bit?
Sure.
Okay.
You hear some stuff's going away. A couple minutes will pass, and eventually, you hear some footsteps coming back, and the door gets opened up. Day, your perception's 28. The door gets opened up. Erin comes in, but the person opening the door looks like a much cleaner version of the thief that tried to pick Gail's pocket.
Hey.
So just close the door. So one of you asked for me.
Yeah.
Me.
So, I mean, I'm just out of curiosity. There are connections that you have, right, in Krenona, of the
Of course.
sorts.
Yeah, of course.
How familiar are you guys with the resurrection process?
I know next to nothing.
Nothing.
I know next to nothing. I the magic I've got is purely what's the word? Inherent. What I've got, I've always had.
Out of character. I don't know. I don't know what she's saying.
It means she's a sorceress.
Oh, right. Wait. So if she knows the spell but doesn't.
No, she doesn't. Divine soul sorceresses are completely different from every other type of sorcerer.
It's a cleric spell, so only
Clerics
sorcerers that are divine
or
soul.
divine soul sorcerers.
I think
So
also
you're unique.
bards.
Mm-hmm.
She does not know the spell. She knows what you're talking about, because she does have magical training.
No,
Right.
cleric and druid. That's what it is.
What's the possibility of resurrecting something really, really old?
I think the idea is there. It's possible in the same way it's possible to bring back someone who's been dead for a long time. Like I said, I've got no idea about how I would do it. My magic doesn't have anything to do with healing, but it's possible. I could certainly put the word out. We've got plenty of folks working for us, and information's easy to come by.
Okay. I'm just wondering in terms of, like, if anyone, personally knows how to. My friend and I are in a sticky situation. We're trying to,
And you're trying to bring back someone who's been dead for a long time?
yeah.
Yeah. Well, none of me or my associates can do anything about that. Again, none of us are healers. Not really. We're all more tricking people, making things not work, stuff like that. It's been our specialty for a while. But if I'm to be completely honest, it doesn't mean it's not possible for us to do something of the sort.
Mm-hmm.
Or reach out for information on it.
Right.
Everybody we've hired to work with, they haven't necessarily stayed with us. Some of us have gone elsewhere, but they always try to keep in touch.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Jill gone?
Hmm?
Where's Jill?
Bathroom.
Okay. So
Alright.
it's entirely possible for us to ask about and see what we can find.
Yeah, I would appreciate that.
It's easy.
Okay.
Look, we're already putting you in a tough spot. The compensation's gonna help, but I feel like there's already still more that we're gonna have to do to not fuck things up worse.
Mm-hmm.
But still, yeah, it's easy. I could ask about.
Okay. And then I just gonna leave Aiden's office. Just goes back to the pet house, so that's all she needed to know.
Actually, Har would have a question.
Alright, what would you ask?
Were you and the others victims of trafficking?
I was.
One does normally not go for someone of such high profile without a personal stake.
Well, there's plenty of things at stake. You just have to look at the bigger picture.
I will not press for
It's fine.
now, though I'm sure that the group will seek more answers after everything is done.
Also understandable. But just because we are done with him does not mean we're done with the city.
Of course.
Yes, Jess?
Can we hear this conversation happening?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, you guys can hear the conversation.
Mercy's
She's not
gonna go,
hiding
oh
it.
shit! Wait, are we liberating the city?
Second time's the charm.
Two-time liberators. Two-time liberators.
It's a bit more complicated than that.
What's complicated about? Just rally the poor people, convince them that the problems they've been having are inherently caused by the people who are holding all the wealth at the top, and give them the means to arm themselves and take over the big parts.
That I can't. Well, I can't argue that. You're right. It is that easy. Yes, Gail.
I have experience starting a union.
Okay.
You have against
Well, that's-
Tiberius, actually.
We're actually planning on making it a bit more subtle and effective.
But you are gonna have a union, right?
We're certainly
a
going to
union?
make things better. What are you talking? What?
Do you workers have a union?
Well, something like a union. I make sure they're at least paid well and don't die.
Do they have a way to negotiate with you on specific topics?
Yeah, of course. Just talk to me.
Okay, good.
All they do is just go to my office. I'm here constantly. This is my job.
I just wanted to make sure.
That's fine.
What were you planning on doing?
Well, you didn't see it, which is fine. You all are not the only person we've run the scam on, but you're the only ones we intended on making the scam work for.
You're gonna have to elaborate. I'm an idiot.
There are a lot of dead rich people.
Shouldn't you have other people working for you?
Oh, yes.
Correct?
Yes, of course. We've got plenty of people working for us.
I have this really weird thought, Connor.
Hey.
Have I seen this place before in a scry?
The Wallflower?
Yes.
Would
Would I have seen this place before?
You can roll a history check because this is something you'd have to think back on. It's happened well past 30
Yeah,
days.
no, I know.
So 30 days.
So 15 plus 9. So 24.
24? Yeah, you have.
Is it who I think it is?
Yes, you saw it once before when you were scrying on Cardine.
Yep, Morgan's brother.
Or Morgan's brother.
I think we know someone who worked for you.
Probably still do work for us, if I used to be completely honest with you.
What was his name again? Cardine?
Cardine. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Crang? He was a brother of a friend of ours.
Yeah, he's working for us.
Would it
Small
be?
world.
I'd like to tell Morgan he's okay. Is it possible to see him?
He's not here right now.
Oh.
Like, in the casino.
Oh,
He's somewhere else, but he's still around.
okay.
We could probably pass the message on through Avro
Yeah, then we should do that.
Hey, that's easy to do.
because we don't know where Morgan is.
Yeah,
We set
that's-
her up on her own jobs.
I
yeah,
can just, I can pass the word out to him and let
Yeah.
him know that you bumped into his sister. But yeah, he works for us.
Well, that's interesting. It's good to know.
But yes, you're right. We definitely have plans for this here city, and it's a bit more complicated. It involves those dead bodies and planting them in a bunch of casinos, and stitching up every single head of the casinos as the Fall Guys.
Shit. Wait. Are the casinos only the bad ones, or are there also bad ones in your, like, glitch district?
Oh, there are bad folk everywhere.
Okay.
It's primarily people who own the casinos and similar establishments that live in the rich district.
I still think we should kill some people ourselves, personally.
I wouldn't say no to that. If you decided to go banging down some casino doors and go kill some folk, I wouldn't tell you not to. But Subtlety has always been our way of operating.
Are we subtle?
No,
No.
absolutely not. In no world, no meaning of that word applies to us.
Some
Is
of
it 'cause
us
of Gael?
are.
It's because we're all loud and we're all opinionated and we all have big weapons that we use to kill people. We're not subtle.
Gail, buddy, you okay over there?
I'm good.
I do wish to apologize for all the trouble we've caused you.
Apologizing with words doesn't work well with Gail. Gail's a strong believer in actions.
That's understandable. Believe me, there will be plenty of actions to be taken in a bit. But, and we'll give you some stuff to ensure that the rest of our actions are going to go a lot smoother. Like a lot of well-forged paperwork.
Do you think we could convince people that we're, like, killing people on sanction of the city?
A lot of convincing.
Yes!
Wanted dead or alive.
That's easy. You're sort of already going to be working with the city once this all goes down. I'm sure of it. After all, we've got someone working in the guard who's going to be pretty much advocating for you.
You think it's my guard friend? I made a friend today. He's pretty cool.
What was
Andres?
his name?
Andres.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's pretty sick.
He's he keeps an eye out on a couple of the districts, and once you started wandering around, we had him follow you.
A little less sick now. Thought it was just a chance encounter. No.
Oh no, he was following you, but he got caught. And
Who caught
well,
him?
just puts to row.
Oh, that's fair.
But he's not as good about hiding his opinions of the place as we are.
Actually, this has spawned a question that I feel like is very important because of our party's feelings on things. You're gonna give all those empty houses back to the poor, right?
I had plans to do a hell of a lot more than that.
That's the important first step. Okay.
What's happening is basically most of the folk who are not in the houses are either sold out or they're shipped out to the farms.
Well. Well.
I don't want to talk about it. Okay?
We're gonna have to eventually.
No.
We promised to bring him back.
No.
We're getting paid to bring him back. You can't punch him if we can't
We
see
have
him.
other things to worry about. It's fine.
Don't mind me.
Who the fuck opened that?
Someone just fucking cracked open a cold one in the middle of your room.
The boys.
Well,
Ro is pointedly not looking at Mercy.
we're gonna talk about this later when she's not in here.
We aren't.
Oh no, if you're not gonna talk. I'll talk to the entire group and we'll make the decision.
Go for it. Is there a balcony?
That's right over there.
Bro, you're not allowed to feather fall off.
I'm not gonna feather
Don't.
fall off.
Don't.
I'm not. Now I want to. I'm not going to.
You have to stay here.
I know. I wasn't gonna do anything with it. Everyone's saying, "Oh, don't do this."
Do it.
No!
Gail,
I could,
Gail.
but I
Hi.
won't.
Gael! Mr. Galeth,
hey,
you all
said
have
it
to
Just
stay
Gael.
here.
Just Gael.
I'm kind of... I don't think I'm in a friendly position to be calling you by your nickname.
Gail is just
Dude,
his
like-
name.
Do you understand? Gael is just a name. It's not a title.
Oh, Kate missed the whole discussion.
Kate missed it.
Uh,
Look, it's largely considered impolite by most folk to be calling them by their nickname or part of their name when you're not really friends with them. You
So
get
you
it?
shouldn't be calling her Ro.
You should be calling me Ro if you value any part of your living situation.
Look, just call me Gael. It's easier to say than Gael all the time. And not Mister. That's a title. I don't have a title.
We should get you. No, you do
Really?
have a title. You're captain. You have the hat.
I do have the
I
hat.
thought I was the captain.
Shh.
There can be two captains.
Mercy's gonna go. The actual captain. We just gave him the hat.
I'm gonna
and told him
go.
he was.
She's gonna turn.
I'm also a shepherd.
I'm not surprised by that part.
I'm sure you're busy. You
We bought a
get
farm.
out.
We did know your phone.
Go.
She's gonna leave.
How do you feel about birthday parties?
Oh no! Oh no!
We got another
We picked it
voice.
up on the friend side, not the end side.
Gail,
Hmm.
you gonna be okay, bud?
We'll figure it out.
I want to insight check you so bad.
Go for it.
I've only been rolling 4s. There's no real.
And there was a
point.
5.
No, the 5 was a +1 to the
Oh, there was
4.
a 4.
I had rolled 2 5s. 17 total.
Oh, good.
Gail's telling the truth. We'll figure it out. Gail clearly has not made a decision one way or another. Is just watching what's going on.
What time is it?
Sorry, excuse me.
1 a.m.
It'd be 1 a.m. by when it's over. So right now it'd probably be about like 7 o'clock.
Hey, Ro,
Yes.
do you want to do something fucked up?
Are we leaving the room?
We're gonna go out to the balcony.
I don't think that's wise.
Hmm.
Any trouble? What do you want to do?
I was gonna throw gold coins off the top.
I don't
God.
think we should do that. I think
You're
that
gonna
could
hurt
kill somebody or
someone.
hurt someone real bad.
That's an urban legend.
You could still really hurt someone doing it
So
though.
Gonna hurt
So
So they
someone.
get a gold coin for free.
But it's mostly the
little
people
fucked
who
up.
are wealthy enough to visit these establishments who would find those coins, and not the poor
Damn
that
it,
actually.
he's right.
You don't want to line those pockets.
No.
We should
This happened last time I tried to do something fucked up at a rich person place, except it ended up hurting the poor people.
We should get sleep. I know you need sleep, Mercy, and
Yeah, my spells are.
it's been a day. And they're gonna wake us up at 1 a.m. And Rudy's gonna go to sleep.
Anyone want a cat before they go to sleep? Anyone miss the cat particularly bad since I have the cat book here?
Yes.
Mercy's gonna pass the book to her so she can summon Captain.
Captain!
Captain!
They took
Captain,
Tony
Captain,
from me.
Captain.
Shut up.
It's not much, but it's something I can give you.
Just a grumpy little guy.
Just
a
a
grumpy
grumpy
little boy.
little guy.
He
So,
does he does that thing that some cats do, that where he starts licking, and as he's meowing, he's going.
Actually, before we go to bed, I have one quick question. Who's calling Avalo when comes time?
Whoever's disc they saved.
You guys all have your discs.
Okay.
All of us at the same time.
Oh, yeah! That way it's a Russian roulette. He answers whichever one he wants.
I don't have a disc, so I can't.
I mean, I could, or
Everybody's just
someone with a good deception.
Like, the best person to explain it to him doesn't have the disc.
Well, the thing is, do we want to explain it to him, or do we want to say, hey, this guy has our stuff, he robbed us, help?
Who would
I
be
don't
the
think we
most
should-
indignant? I believe it would be Ro.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Ro,
Bring
you
up
wanna
the
take this?
pearl and that will really be your motivation.
And no, we don't have to say who it was specifically. All we have to do is someone took it. Someone stole our
Well,
stuff.
There are other
No, we
things that
do
you should be using to do that, but also, it's one of those things that really, you should probably wait 8 hours to do it.
No, we're not doing it now. We're just planning
We're
ahead.
Yeah,
discussing,
okay.
Yeah, we're
Planning
discussing like when.
All I know is we need to.
Don't we
At
have
the
to
end
say
of the-
who it was? Because this is a big name to just be sending the blue cloaks after. We need a reason. And the reason is he took our stuff.
Yeah, no. I was more gonna say after this is all said and done, we make sure to make a point that whoever tells this story, that it doesn't have facts in it that we don't want.
The facts will be this guy took our stuff and we got it back and we ended his whole career and probably life.
Whole career.
And this man's career.
This man's whole career.
I would like to add to that. I don't want anything getting out that we cooperated with anyone who took us hostage.
Because that
Because
shit won't
if
happen
that does
again.
come, if that
Yeah.
gets out, I'm coming back here, and I'm killing everyone who was involved in taking us hostage.
Everyone gets one, and everyone in the world used the one this time.
Everyone gets one.
I have no problem helping people who need help, and that's why I didn't snap the lady's neck. They need our help. I'm fine helping. But I can't drink again now.
I mean, you can't just have to be you making your own drinks.
I can't do that again.
Hmm.
They took that from me.
There are some magics to remove poison from food and beverages.
If-
True, but
if
we
you-
were here for a good time. We were here to do something fun. And they took that from us. That's
the-
what I'm saying.
At the end of the day, if I get to kill him, I'm still having fun.
I didn't like the part in the middle.
I don't think these ladies are bad people. Like, I understand you don't want it to get out, and we'll, if everything goes right, it won't, because it won't be part of the story. But they were doing
Dad.
what they thought they had to do.
Do you think everyone who does a bad thing is bad?
No, obviously not. I'm a pirate.
There you go. So
Look at me.
saying they're not, so saying they think they're doing the right thing, does that make it right?
No, it means they were coming from a good place. That doesn't make them bad people either.
What about Mercy's brother?
Well, he knows he's doing bad. He's getting power, he's sacrificing people to his dad.
This
Not
is
the
actually
same.
important specification. Which one?
The one we killed.
Yeah, no. Armin's just a fanatical asshole. He gets off on the power trip.
To
Oh,
us.
okay. Then what about your sister, Mercy?
Which one?
The one we just helped.
We've
Yeah,
only
no,
met
it's-
2 of your siblings, Mercy.
I have 7 siblings. You have to specify.
The one we helped, who genuinely thought that she was doing the right thing.
That's not 100% accurate.
I don't think she wasn't doing the right thing. She's sticking to
No.
family.
No, yeah, pretty much. Alyssa didn't give a shit what she did as long as she had a family. She didn't like being alone.
Well, I don't have a good example of it other than other personal stories that I have. So we'll move on past this.
I do
Just
understand,
because-
I think.
I understand. I do have Go ahead. You sure? The only amendment I would make to that is we're talking about morals and right and wrong. Who are we to say we're just a couple of, well, more than a couple. We're a bunch of idiots who are playing heroes. Whether or not we are ones, in the end, we're all stories in the end. Who knows what will be in the tales that they tell of us 100 years from now. Or whenever you people die, I don't know. Well, you're not gonna. Well, you know what I mean. For all we know, here in 100, 200 years, what's considered moral and right in this times could be considered immoral and corrupt in the future. Choosing arbitrarily to decide what's good and what's bad takes away the personal, I guess, is what I mean.
I was just saying they didn't deserve to die on a vengeance quest. If our reputation happens to go a little sour.
Regardless of any wrongdoings, it is ultimately up to what a person does next. That really determines what sort of character they have. If someone devotes their life to making things right again, then they can hardly be faulted for that.
That all aside, I would like to congratulate you on something, Gael. This is gonna sound like maybe an asshole thing to say, but you showed restraint.
I don't know, fair.
It's more the fact that sometimes when you have a very solid idea of what you think is good and wrong in your head, you'll just go for it. And we had an entire discussion about that pretty recently. So I'm glad you're, like, talking with the group before doing these kind of things now.
You're welcome.
Makes it very stressful when stuff just starts going haywire without discussion. Oh, do you want to go to bed so I can mention the thing that needs mentioned?
Ro flips Mercy off and goes to bed.
Yeah. So, they mentioned the farms. There's a good chance that's what Barrett is. If he's on this island, he's at a farm of some sort. Not far from the city.
Yeah,
Two
probably.
birds with one stone, then.
Yeah. Bro doesn't want to talk about it, so I sent her off.
Alright.
I just wanted to remind you guys of that, because that's where he was when I last looked at him. Looking kind of miserable, honestly.
Well, if it's a farm run by humans, it probably is.
I mean, he is a human.
Aye. They're brutal.
It is the type of place where you mostly only work there if you absolutely have to. Though for some, even that is preferable to the alternative of dying.
Well, we'll help people. That's what we do.
In unsubtle ways, apparently.
Mercy.
I can pretend. I would like to be subtle sometimes.
I still don't know how my mom kept us all hidden for as long as she did.
She was really powerful and people were probably scared of her.
Probably, to be fair.
Give it time. You're terrifying.
Thank
you. What are you doing, Michelle? What was that sweeping hand motion?
That would be like bedtime.
The more you know.
I love you, LeVar.
He was reading Rainbow. Incorrect.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
What was the more you know?
NBC.
Like who?
It was like the NBC.
NBC.
Like,
Yeah, you're right.
these-
I will say right before Mercy goes to sleep, she's gonna ask Ro, because Ro is her conscious in this case, and go, should I try to spy on the meeting they're having?
Ro is behind a locked door.
Well,
If you don't shut the hell up, I do still have gun.
just tell me yes or no.
No.
Fine. And then she'll go to bed. Mercy goes to go for a moral campus because she knows Ro's moral
Campus?
campus is... Shut up.
I'm a college. I'm
Sorry.
a bard. I'm a college
Of lore.
of lore bard. College. Campus.
I hate you.
Campus of Liar Bard.
I hate you all. Anyways, then she'll go to bed. She won't spy since I told her no. It's kind of like flipping a coin.
Okay. You guys head off to bed. And in the middle of the night, assassins come! No.
Fuck off.
That would be how it happens.
Don't be so mean.
They would not survive.
They would not survive that.
They would not.
No.
What is... How do you think... How is everybody sleeping, out of curiosity?
I don't know how the penthouse is set up, so.
Sweats. How are we sleeping?
No, like,
Yeah.
like emotional state. How are you sleeping?
Dea always sleeps lightly.
Okay.
Always.
Gael sleeps very, very well, but Gael is sleeping sitting up against the door.
Gail had a similar idea to me. Mercy was
Jesus.
going to sleep in the common area, probably on one of the couches.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're getting in, you're going through Gael, and Gael will wake up.
Okay.
We already took a room and locked the door.
Yep.
Rowan's gone to Marigold. She's good.
Carl will sleep in the main room, kind of under whatever table is there in the middle, so that he actually, if he's awake, actually can sense and see the entire room.
Mhm.
Because otherwise, it's like,
We have
I
so
don't
many
know what's
beds and
over
almost
there.
no one's using them.
Not tonight, we're stressed.
Yeah.
I
In
get
fox
it, I
form,
get it.
anywhere is comfortable. He just needs a pillow there.
I just thought it was
Maddie
funny.
doing?
I'm just sleeping normally, and just on bed, just like everything's fine. I'm just sleeping. Pretend like nothing happened till later. So that's it.
Suppress all the bad emotions and deal with it later.
Yeah.
That's the Fortune Blade way, yeah.
Shove it into your body until it becomes a tumor, and then we can have Haru cut it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we want to
Greater
go.
restoration.
You need an emotional
Trauma.
support, Fox.
And Rudy is also sleeping on a couch in the main room.
No,
If everybody's sleeping in the main room, Haru will sleep in one of the
No,
bedrooms.
Ro is sleeping in a room.
We're all sleeping in a room, and I'm assuming Dea is also sleeping in a room.
Daya's in a room, but the door's open.
Like,
There are
if
probably
Again,
at
she
most
sleeps
only
lightly.
2 rooms, by the way. A penthouse is not that big.
Yeah. So.
Hey,
The house
Gail.
is all of us.
Do
What?
pigeons have feelings?
Yes.
to be fair, they're probably like king-size beds.
Oh God, the most fitting song title.
What?
What's the song title?
What's the
Sixth
song
floor.
Hey!
Gail,
no.
What?
can we have ice cream for breakfast?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Eat whatever you need to be ready.
So
Too quiet.
Michelle, if you're
Can't hear
talking, you.
I'm
you
not
have to be in-
talking. I'm muttering to myself. I'm not talking.
Okay.
Okay.
You're good.
So, you guys turn in early, knowing what is going to be occurring later. And in the middle of the night, 1 o'clock in the morning, specifically, there will be a faint from one of the doors. So, we've reached a conclusion.
Which is?
Well, we've got the got it done. The whole situation.
Alright.
So call our boss.
Mind if I open the door?
Give me a moment.
Okay.
Gail's gonna make sure that everyone's awake and up and not like groggy or shit like that, just in case anything's about to go down.
A long rest, by the way. I'm just curious.
We'll count it as a long rest.
Okay.
Cool, I get my luck back. And
I
to
get my
change
spells back.
Fucking spells.
There we go. That will just automatically reset my...
Yeah. You guys can also
Fabulous.
click the long rest button.
Yeah, I am.
That's not my problem. My problem is I need to fix my fucking spell sheet now.
Got it.
What the fuck was
What
that?
the fuck was that?
I'm yawning. Sorry.
That was so tiny.
Oh my god.
Oh no, we've lost the plot.
This is really quiet.
That's so funny. Oh my god.
Wild.
All right. It's the moment everyone's up and ready, cognizant, everything. Gail's gonna open up the door.
Okay. You open the door and Gara Marlowe is there. She's wearing what appears to be just like she's not wearing her normal performance outfit. She's instead wearing just like she's wearing just like long pants and kind of like this loose cut this loose shirt that has like the sleeves cut off. And it's just something comfortable. So we have made the deal, and your compensation's here.
All right.
So she walks into the room. First off, went out without a hitch, no problems at all. Second off, here's your money. And she holds a sack of coin.
How much are we looking at?
Just roughly estimating, you'd say it's somewhere near about 17,500 platinum.
Wow.
170,000.
That's just a part of it?
No, that's the whole thing.
Still.
Oh,
We
you're
still
giving us
need our
all
items
of
back.
it.
Yeah, we're not taking the money for this.
Okay.
They're not after the money, they're after the clay.
Well, I figured, but I mean...
Gosh, this group is going to buy so many farms when we
I
get back
could
to.
get new armor!
Wait, hold on. Do you need us to call our boss now?
Yes.
Well,
Got it.
And what you're gonna need to tell him is that you ran into him. You were at his casino. He stole your stuff after you guys found out his whole operation
we left it in our
involving.
room because we were, on a
What's the
vacation.
name of his casino? Because we have to sound.
What's his name again?
It is Thomas McAllen.
Thomas McAllen. Casino. Yeah.
What's
Tell
his
him.
casino name?
Yeah,
He
let's-
runs the Lion's Den.
The Lion's Den. That does sound like a place where we would go. You know.
And basically, to make a long story short, you found out his operation, you found the trafficking, you found evidence of it happening, you got your stuff stolen, but you managed to get out. That is the whole plan. So now, you at least need to get the rest of the Ocean Blues to get sent over here to make this as official as possible.
Got it.
And then once we get our stuff, we can kill him.
Got it.
Oh, you're not getting your stuff just yet. You're gonna get your stuff when we go in there.
That's what I mean. Once we get our stuff
Yeah.
back, we kill him.
Yeah.
Come on. We're on the same page.
They might not be necessarily
Alright,
in
that's
that
fine
order.
Also fine. Matter to the way it's done doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
I think Maddie wants to cast guidance.
Yeah.
God dance. I mean,
On-
could I? I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
no.
can.
Can I?
Okay.
Hold on. I might be able to cast something as well. Hold on. Give me one moment. I have to see my spells.
Do we really need to persuade Avro?
It's either persuasion
but
or
I-
deception. It's probably
No,
some
you
deception.
need to deceive Albro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hold on.
Yeah,
I-
'cause-
And he's got
Oh, no.
great
Oh
insight.
no! We lit the person with a plus 14. Your passive
Okay,
deception
He's
is
a level 20
24.
rogue!
For some reason, thought I had enhanced.
I know. I'm saying we chose the best person.
Yeah.
So we
Why
still
do
gotta
you-
pray a little bit.
I thought I had enhanced ability, but I don't. So never mind.
Okay.
Oh, I need a roll. Sorry, give me a second.
Roll a d4.
A D4. I think it's gonna roll by itself, doesn't it? Oh no,
Nope.
it
I think
doesn't.
the
I guess
target
not.
rolls a d4
Just do
and
/R1d4.
Yeah.
The target can roll a d4 and it's added to the ability score. So Ro rolls it.
Okay, yeah. So Jill, whenever you're ready, you can
When
do
you
it.
roll your deceive roll, also
So-
roll a d4.
Yeah. So you're going to
Alright.
contact Avro.
Let's hope the time difference isn't too bad.
Maybe if he's tired.
Well, it's
Believe
1
me.
here,
Believe
which
me.
means it will be much closer to a normal time for
He
him.
might be in a rush hour.
Remember,
That's true.
sound like you just got out of being captured and having all your stuff stolen.
Oh no, we're asking the bard to perform.
Oh no.
It's just
They took the-
reminding.
do?
They took your pearl. They almost took Marigold from her, but she
Yeah.
was the one thing you were able to save.
They almost took my gun.
What's my...
Fucking
Never
What's my
mind.
motivation?
What's my motivation?
What's my character's like? What's my?
Someone touched gun.
Got it.
Be prepared to answer what the question of why isn't anybody dead if somebody touched gun. Just saying.
It's fair. It's fair. It's fair. Okay.
All right.
Roll. Call Avro.
Slap the comm disc.
That's how it works, right?
Wake up!
Slap it.
Wake up!
Answer the phone.
Slaps calm. This baby can fit so many existential crises.
So, you bring up the communication desk and you call Avro. And you get a pretty immediate response. He goes, "Hey, what's going on?
Okay.
A little busy right now,
listen,
but what's up?
I don't give a fuck what you're doing. This is extremely important. We were fucking robbed.
What?
We were at a casino, Lion's
What?
Den, over here in Cremona. This bitch, Thomas McCallan?
What?
Whatever the
Yes.
fuck. We found out evidence. Fucking human trafficker. Well,
What?
trafficker, not just human trafficker. Stole all our shit. Tried to take my fucking gun, which is why I'm the one calling. So we need our shit back. So we need everyone to kind of mosey on over.
We had to keep Ro from shooting him immediately because we figured it would be an international incident if we did it without our cloaks here.
Yes.
They took my big fucking pearl and I want it back.
Roll deception. I'll give you advantage because Mercy was helping you, and you get a D4. Wait. Please roll in the game. I want everybody to see this.
Okay, so
Do you just hit deception twice then?
Hit deception.
deception.
When it shows up, you can click that plus that is on the right side by it.
I click that.
A 16.
16,
And
30.
then-
And then if you hover over it, there's a plus.
So
Uh-huh.
30 and then
So
add your
30.
d4.
And then I'll just roll a d4. Type roll a d4 for me. I can't reach the keyboard. I also there's no send button. You have to click send.
Put your energy in it.
It's there.
Up to 4.
Us.
34. Good. Avro will roll against you.
We want to see it, Connor.
Even if you don't believe me, Avro, please just send people.
Hold on. Can't
Pain.
you? Mercy, does your luck only apply to your rolls, or can you
does
make
not.
another creature do it?
You can force another creature.
You could
to
force
reroll.
another character to reroll.
He's on the other side of the comm disc, but I want
Doesn't
it.
matter.
I'll allow that. I'll allow this.
Yeah, then I'll burn my luck to make him
Okay.
more likely.
Come on, Avro.
Come on.
Oh lord.
Okay.
Come on, you bastard.
Hold on. Let me put my energy into it.
Bestie, I'm afraid to tell you this.
Will Wheaton.
Suddenly he joins the voice call. It's like, what the?
Who are you guys?
There it is.
Well, wait, remember, he's a rogue. He can't roll below a 10.
Matter,
That's
10 plus
still
17 is
cannot
still
roll.
27.
Yeah, still 27.
Yeah,
He's
I was
still
trying to
lower.
do my math.
He believes you completely.
He almost caught on and it's like, but
Why
it's
would they
not
do-
midnight.
like-
Why would they call if it wasn't midnight here?
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's 1 a.m. over there. That's why.
We'll say that
They never
with-
call when
with-
it's actually
with-
important.
with Mercy's luck, he was catching on to something at first, and you had a feeling that he was, but you think that maybe he just kind of second guessed himself because you guys have been pretty straightforward the entire time. Why would you lie now?
I have so much guilt in my heart.
It's for the better.
And
In my heart,
you hear
obviously.
Abro go, all right, I'm going to be reaching out to the Ocean Blues. You're in Cornona. It shouldn't be very long for them to get over there. God damn. Okay. All right. Oberyn Peverett's going to be over there. Look for a turtle, big spiny shell. He'll be the guy to help you out with all this stuff. I'd imagine you guys are going to want to be the first ones in there.
Well, they robbed us, Avro.
I'd like to get my ship back as soon as possible.
I don't have my sword.
Okay. Also, that is the name of the leader of the Ocean Blues. It's Oberyn Peverett. Okay.
However, if they can get me my sword, I'm sure we'd be happy to run the bastard through.
No, I need to make this as... We need to make sure this is as clean as possible. If there's any confusion here, Aterius is going to have a shit fit. There is already going to be a huge problem. The odds of them not allowing him to be killed are practically non-existent, but I wouldn't say no if you did.
It was an accident trying to get our stuff back.
Oops.
If you wanted to make an accident, just toss him down a flight of stairs or something like that. I don't give a shit.
Gail, you can throw someone pretty hard down a flight of stairs, can't you?
Alright.
How is it this big of a crater from just tripping?
He tripped really
Heavy.
hard.
He's like,
From about 40 feet in the air.
he's just sticking out of the wall like an arrow.
He fell. I don't.
He was trying to get away from us and he used a magic item. We don't know what it did.
We all saw. He fell.
He had it coming.
But, yeah, this is doable. So, yeah, hope you're ready.
Ready as we can be without any of our shit.
Well, you'll have to make do. They'll be over there as soon as possible. I'll keep you updated. Most likely expect 1 to 2 days.
Got it. And I think that's basically all we really needed.
And then Alro's going to hang up.
We should rest a bit longer here, as it will be a while before the Ocean Blue Cloaks arrive.
Should we tell him we lied to him after all of this, or should we?
I feel like maybe there should be a moment at some point where we're like, you might have told a fib.
It was the only way to get you to do it without questioning it.
But not for a little while. We'll wait on that one.
Yeah.
I mean, indirectly, he was responsible for stealing our stuff.
True. His existence is why it's got stolen.
Wow!
Straight face, by the way.
Wow!
Mercy wasn't hesitating either, so.
It's the most insane leap of logic from all of you.
Oh, see,
Gail's
didn't-
been reading
this.
books on the Feywild.
No, I get it. I get.
Mercy's
You're
just
like,
a
you're
cop.
right. It's in character. It's just, god damn, brutal.
Chain of events.
Some of our party has lived hard lives, and one of them has been reading a book about the Fae and has had a hard life. So, we're not allowed to kill him intentionally, but Gail, like I said, you can push him pretty hard down a flight of
I
stairs.
can make an accident happen. Or a couple.
You really won't get any arguments from anybody here, so don't worry about that part. I will say, no matter what, you're gonna need to leave some paperwork there. All that paperwork is gonna be implicating a bunch of other casino owners, and yeah.
Oh no,
Do
we're
you
gonna have to.
Do you have this paperwork?
Yes. So, according to one of our inside agents, a prostitute, They have been poking around his office, and he should have just enough spot. She brings out a little box, like a little wooden box about this big, this wide. Should have just enough room to put that inside of one of his drawers.
This is an important question, Connor.
Yeah.
How ornate is the box?
This is a pretty plain-looking box.
Most is gonna go give you the box. No one's gonna believe some bougie-ass asshole is gonna have a cheap-looking box.
If he's looking to hide things, it might be a
It would fit
boring box.
if he was looking to hide things. It needs to blend in with his stuff.
Do what
If
you
that's
want.
the case, then
You can find it.
use your best judgment.
If she goes too far, I can fix it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Gather all the wood chips.
I'm just gonna roll it on here because it's easier. Mostly got a 24 on carving into it and making it fancy.
So you succeeded in making the box look pretty fancy, just with like scroll work and the like.
Yeah.
And you think it'll be pretty good, and it'll match up pretty close to what you're expecting.
Yeah. No, it'll fit in with all his other stuff. They won't question why he's got a weird-looking plain box.
Okay. Well, the person we've had doing the forgery should be good enough for this, and will definitely be passable. So it's just a matter of leaving the bait and then letting the right guards find it.
All right.
You guys have any questions?
A rather simple one. Oh, go ahead, Mario.
Well, were you able to get a rough floor plan, or even just the dimensions of where he is?
No. His actual floor plans are pretty much locked up tight. Any information that was there isn't there right now because I'm assuming Daddy doesn't want his son to have that kind of information just laying about.
Do you think he's ever killed a dog?
Weird question, but probably. Seems the type.
Gail, you were saying something?
Do you have any weapons or anything stored somewhere?
We certainly do have some stuff available for you to use, yeah.
All right.
Probably nothing as special as what you had, but still good. Anything in particular you're looking for?
Just a glaive or a hammer.
I need a great sword too.
You can borrow my hammer, but you'll have to give it back.
All right.
Okay. And you watch as a hammer appears in her hand. She'll hand it over to you.
All right.
I can make do without it, but if you attune to it, it'll warn you when something's happening.
That'll be handy. Thank you.
Out of character, it is a warhammer of warning.
And that does make it magical for the purpose of overcoming resistances.
It is magical, yes. Yeah, versatile weapon, 1d8 or 1d10, depending on how you're holding it. You know, that whole thing.
Did we end up buying that gunpowder
Wrong thing.
Not
hammer?
yet. Not yet.
You don't have it yet.
So, we could easily buy that with all of the money. Because that was 3,000 gold, and we got 175,000. And someone could use that.
I want a great sword.
Doable.
I hit hardest with one.
Okay, that's easy. Any other requests?
I have backup knives. They'll do for now.
Backup knives.
Backup knives.
I'm not much of a combatant.
I always keep 2 extra daggers on me for cases just like this.
The magic
Okay.
user.
At least 2, I should say.
Well, that should be just fine then. If you see me messing around with your inventories, don't worry. I'm just unequipping items for you guys.
Yeah. I kept
Yeah.
all of my equipment that is currently equipped.
I have a question. Is
Mhm.
there a store to acquire magical items? Like magic
AC is too high.
paper?
That should be easy to get a hold of.
'Cause I need some before.
Yeah, that should be easy to get. So don't worry about that. We can get it.
Add the spell I bought in art glass to my book. Haven't done that.
Anything else from anybody else?
Nope. But
No.
how will tell Mercy if you aren't able to get a magical greatsword, I can make it magical for a fight. Using the holy weapon spell.
So, Kiara will leave the room, and you guys have your forged documents. You've told your boss. What else are you guys going to want to do, if anything?
So, anyone want to play dice?
Oh,
Sure, why not?
So we have to wait a couple days until they show up, right?
Yeah, that's what the dice are for. Gail, you in?
Alright.
Do you want to gamble with this money that pretty much has no, like, external value to us because we can't comprehend how much money it is right now?
Sure, why not?
And just out of character, we're gonna be playing dice.
Just while you're waiting, that's fine.
I'd like someone, probably there, to help him, like, how basically go to close to the area and just all dimensions of it so that he knows where to cast forbiddance.
Got it.
He needs someone else because he can't see.
yeah.
And
the one that
Day is the
sees
most perceptive.
so much.
So
Yeah, she'll go
Okay.
along with you.
So I think if that's the case, it sounds like more like any other stuff that's going to be handled is going to be handled probably with another session and a couple more rolls and stuff like that.
Fine.
So if that's the case, we'll be ending the session there. Thank you everybody for being present for my stream. Thank you to all my players. To the folks who were present in the chat, to the guys who rated, hey, thank you very much. We loved having you guys here. Thank you to the folks who were in chat. Thank you to the folks who were lurking. We love having y'all here. And if you enjoy what we do, then feel free to follow us, tell your friends, spread the word around. We love doing this stuff, and reaching out to more people and seeing more people in the chat would be really cool. We stream regularly every Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. And if you guys have any special requests, you can send them to us in the Discord. We got no problems listening to any new games you guys might want us to play. But with that said, everybody, please say bye, stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.